Jacksonville, Florida. What the crap is going on? This thing live yet? Well, don't click the end stream. Concurrent viewers. 2. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, we will be started momentarily. This is a live stream. If this is your first time here, or you just clicked on it and you're like, what the hell is going on? You're going to need a forward. Just keep scrubbing until you see me waving my hands around wildly, and that's when we begin. What if I should review this? I don't really think it's reviewable. Did I do a book? I think I did one of like the top books I'd pick. I don't think they're over there. It's lonely in chat, maybe because I don't have it filtered right, and it's not. Yeah. So I had a filter on top chat, which I don't really know what it means. This book, this is called Spirits and Cocktails, edited by David Wondrich with Noah Rothbaum. It's the Oxford Companion to Spirits and Cocktails. This entire book is just full of information about cocktails. Like, you name it. Names of bars, the definition of oleo sacrum, Koji, it's in the alphabetical order, Jermaine Robin, I don't know who that is, pictures of like glassware, expositions and world fairs, excise taxes and distillation, things about coffee liqueur, what is a coffee liqueur, it's kind of insane. Biographies of Herradura is here. This is all about the distillery, when it was founded, all of its history, and then it goes into Hess Robert, and it goes through Robert Hess and his background in cocktail and mixology, with his date of birth and a dash to show he's not dead yet. I don't think I'm in here. I should get in here somehow. Damn. White dog. Let's see. QRSH. What else is in here? S. Nope. They didn't put me in here. Which is probably because I'm kind of a nobody. Let's see. What else is in here under S's? Okay, I don't really know many of these people, but I'm sure they're important bartenders. Flair bartenders and stuff. Rock and Rye, Rocks, Pierre Ferrand. It's literally just like everything you'd ever want. Trey. Nice. It's very quiet right now because it's me. Jennifer's still upstairs, so she'll come down and monitor. I just wanted to. There's some things I needed to get fixed and make work. You guys can't see it from the clarity standpoint. It's going to be probably a little bit blurry because it's always blurry. It's a live stream and it's compressed. But I'm going to need a stand-in here for a minute so I can make sure I have my ISO and my f-stops correct, because there were some people that were saying it was a little blurry last couple months, which means 2 shoots. So I want to clean that up. Dan will be here. He had to bring his son back and forth from wrestling practice, so he'll be here probably in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'll probably do a review while I wait. And I don't know where Jennifer went. You coming down? Hey! What are you doing? Okay. I was just live streaming and talking to the 3 people. You don't have to. I'm just going to record something if you're not. I can't record something. I need you to stand in. Just so it's clear. So let's see. For the 8 people in the room, does anybody have any questions? I don't even know what you'd want to ask. What I do for a living? Can you make money on YouTube? What's in bitters? I don't care. You know, anything. So, I guess we can vote on what I will taste. I kind of want to try this. Jamaica Special Dry Pot Still Rum. I don't know. This would probably be different. Isle of Fiji. Do. What do you do with all the fish? Good question. The hell did my screen just flicker for? Hopefully you guys didn't see that. What do I do with all the fish? So I have 6 fish tanks, probably about 300 fish, but 100 of those are little babies, because I have some peacock cichlids, and they had babies. Then those grew up, and there was another set of basically there's always a pregnant female. So I have like 100 of these things. I'm gonna grow them up and give them away to people, because they're like a single one of these fish. If you get it at the size it is now, it's probably like $6 at the fish store. But if you wait a couple months, you could probably sell it for $35 a piece. So they get really expensive. So I have so many, I'm just going to give them to the community. That's the fish community in New Hampshire. People on the Facebook pages like them. But what do I do with them? I have 2. I have an Mbuna tank, which is an African cichlid that lives in the rocks. That's a 40-gallon. Stacked on top of that is a 40-gallon that has the babies. And then the other 70-gallon has the parents, the peacock cichlid parents. Then I have a community freshwater tank next to my computer. A little nursery tank that's like 8 gallons. So there's a 50-gallon and an 8-gallon. Then I have a 50-gallon in the living room next to the 2 40-gallons. And then I have a 29-gallon in Jennifer's office that's basically plants and guppies. And it's kind of just, I just needed a place to put my spider plants and stuff so I don't have to water them. If I keep them in the fish tank, then they water themselves and everybody wins. So circle of life for that. But yeah, it's just for fun. And you can leave, and it's not like a dog where you leave for 2 days and you gotta worry. They'll just figure it out. But yeah, I got a few fish, most of which were from this. Apparently, I did all this in a year. I had a fish tank for years, but then I got the 29 into a 50, and then a 50 into another 50, and then a 70, and then the 29 gets set up again, and then 2 more 40s. It's a little bit ridiculous at this point. But yeah, it's a fish situation. Next question of my 13 friends. So on the agenda tonight, we're gonna do pretty much stirred cocktails. So, I don't even need this. A lot of drinks got me laid. I guess you got that going for you if you can convince women that making cocktails is good. It's never hurt anybody's real success. So you got that going for you. I know I have. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Black one. Gold one. Jesus. So, also, Ian won't be here. Because he's got COVID. My daughter's stuck locked in a hotel in college because she's got COVID. Have you made so you won't see Ian tonight. Have you made the Vocare? We have made the Vocare maybe twice. I'd have to check the channel. I know we've made it when the set was over there in the, like on the table. But I feel like we've made it since then, at least once. Is there any alcohol you want for your bar? Not really. I don't really drink. So, it's not really, I like new things. And then they sit here and then I usually give them away. I would like an infinite supply of Siete Leguas. I want an infinite supply of Siete Leguas. Hey, can you stand here for a minute? I want to set my ISO and make sure. So, I'm trying to fix this issue where like if it gets blurry sometimes. And so I'm gonna push up the ISO and then yeah, I know it's bright. So stand kind of like there.
You're here.
Yeah, that looks good. I just want to make sure you're clear. It seems pretty clear. Hold on, maybe I could do better. Worse. Well, that looks pretty good, I think. And then this. Can you read that? I think I can. Huh. Want to lean back against the...
Definitely Aperol.
You're still pretty clear. Lean all the way to the front. I move around a lot, so that should be good. I think that's good. What? Aperol? Oh, not Campari. We do have a Campari float tonight, but in general, I would go Aperol. As a matter of fact, we have to buy, mental note, this is all the Aperol we have left, again.
Really?
I had another bottle.
Yeah, I thought we had to.
Right, but this is it.
Okay.
What?
Like you were looking for beans the other night, but those aren't really beans.
Those are yeah. Those are garbanzo beans. Let's see.
Oops.
What was, yeah, are you getting ads on my video?
I am.
Sweet. Let's see. I don't understand how there could be 100 playbacks already. It doesn't even make any sense.
There's only 17 watching now.
Oh. Yes, give it a like. I am very bad at self-promotion. I'm either good with it or I'm bad with it. Most recently, over the last couple of years, I just haven't really given a fuck. And I forget a lot because we get into it, we have fun.
Yes, we've made him vote carry.
And then, did we do it in the bar?
I don't know if we've redone. I think it might have been at the table.
What is the most common drink? I would say a margarita, maybe a martini. Daiquiri. Yeah, daiquiri margarita. Probably
you'd never order
daiquiri.
again.
I had a Mai Tai with Campari once. That was pretty vicious. That I never order again.
There's quite a few, but I wouldn't know their name. Like it's
yeah, if I wouldn't order again, I probably don't remember it existing. So that's kind of a problem.
But we've been to a lot of different craft cocktail bars, and
yeah,
most of them are good. But in New York, I think, like we went to a bitter bar, and some of those were really bitter.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't order those again.
See, I think we would order them again, but we wouldn't realize we were doing it.
Well, not intentionally.
Yeah.
How about that?
All right, I will film a review while we wait. The time is 7:45. Welcome to Combat Cocktail. You know what? I'm gonna make it. Wait, what was that?
The car door.
Hold on.
Did you tell him to come in the garage?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be Liam.
He's still gonna come in the garage. Path of least resistance.
Doesn't sound like he's coming in the garage.
But the door's open. What was my bomb shot episode?
Oh, I didn't tell Lams that we got him this
Yo, I'm not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything.
Hey.
You both have the same face that Jennifer had when she came down here. Oh, how's it going?
It's been a long day.
It's always a long day. They're always 24 hours.
Oh my god.
How long did you spend sitting at the wrestling thing?
Since 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, we were there, before 10, and then we just got done at, 6:30?
That's
Tyler was there from 7 a.m. until 6.
yeah, but he's in it. He doesn't have a choice. So,
What's up?
yeah, that's
And I was like, they had like 20 girls at the concession stand at first, and then maybe like an hour in, they like all left, except for like these 3 like really good kids that like stayed with me. But if I wasn't down there,
yeah.
like they left. There was like we had like
What's that smell?
$1,000 in cash, and
Was it
because the
pineapple?
moms kept
I
saying,
don't know, but it's
all the wrestling moms who were
it's
like super nice.
that's why I started drinking it. It was
They
been
kept
sitting
coming
there.
down
I
and
just poured it. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do a
checking
review.
me the whole time.
And then
Not the whole time, but for
like
part of
the
it.
aroma just kept
And
coming up.
I just happened to like, because Tyler lost pretty
like
early on.
Blackstrap,
And,
like a
So I was like in the gym was so
dark
hot,
rummish?
disgusting,
Oh, really?
sweaty.
Yeah, because it was warm out today.
Yeah, and just
I love that.
It was sectional, so it was like all
Next.
these schools and
Oh,
people.
I was like,
That's the same
I
face.
was like, holy shit! I'm like, who's there?
So I went,
Right in here.
Yeah.
so
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
hey, bud. So I was like, fine, I'll just.
You what?
I got you.
There's a sub up there
Then
for
the
you.
girls just like left,
All right.
and I was like, if I didn't stay down there, I'm like, it would have
How
been.
All right.
Is it garnish to a drink?
Because you need the concession stand. all
Depends.
day. Because the
Sometimes
wrestlers
it brings like
they
a.
Get done early.
They're cool when I go to a restaurant.
They may wait.
Yeah.
They're not-
Um.
I don't really find them cool to put on there myself.
No, but some like it depends, right? So sometimes like having mint or like sometimes they add to the drink.
Yeah.
I would say.
Like when we go to the, or like when they have the orchids and stuff, those are cool.
Mm.
Like they don't, I mean, it just adds cool. Like you're like, you feel like you got something like really expensive and you probably paid for it.
Oh, definitely. Like when you go out, you definitely want to garnish like at home.
Yeah.
So she's.
I don't think so.
I think other than like mint or like.
Oh, they have a
I
COVID
sometimes
shop,
like
so
putting like
they
an
Oh,
you know
lime
like
wedge?
nutmeg or no yeah not like
So,
lime wedge or
you
something.
know-
It has to like bring something like either a smell or
What
something
about-
to the.
What about when we cut the lime in half, squeeze it, and then we put the Bernie rum in the middle and light it on fire?
Oh, well, I mean, then you got Bernie rum.
That's when you can have
Then
a,
it's fun.
when you can have a torch blowing out. You're like, yeah, that's a good time. I like that.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah, it sucks. So she was okay with it because they.
this is a
deliver all
spot
the
still.
food, 'cause they don't
So we
have
bought
a
this
lot.
at
it's
that
good.
place.
They bring you food. They bring you everything.
The liquor store?
It's going on like day 3. She's just
Yeah, but
like,
the one that's in
losing my
Burlington.
mind.
Oh,
Total Wine.
Total Wine.
Yes.
This one and the island one, and well, I don't know. It said plantation. It looked cool, and I think that's supposed to kind of be like Jamaica,
She's stuffy.
Jamaica,
Her friend that's there has no symptoms.
special dry.
She had to get tested.
It definitely has
because
like
of
a.
her
Maybe they tell you what it is.
Right.
I don't know if I like this thing though.
Ah, can you believe I have to work tonight, Peggy? Ian sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna
I
have to
just
do
texted
extra
him
work.
too and yelled at him.
Like, what's your problem?
Cheers from Brazil.
It doesn't say what the flavor profiles are. Yeah, but we can yell at him for being sick.
Yeah, we can yell. I
Did
mean,
he finally get tested?
Oh no, I thought
he's been sick since like last Wednesday.
So they had to
It's
go
been a
tested?
while. No, I don't know if he ended up getting tested because he hasn't gone anywhere. Like he didn't go into work or anything. So
He didn't get tested at all. He just was sick because he was
said he
sick
was gonna
right
test
after
before he came
being
over
with a
here,
bunch
but
of
he still
COVID
doesn't
people.
look good.
yeah, if you're at a bar and it doesn't come with a garnish, then
Been sick
yes,
this long that he probably has COVID.
then that's a problem.
He is not the special.
I didn't let him get sick. He took vacation day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave him the day off. He could work remote. Fuck that.
Well, no. He had the day off to go do something, and then he came back and was sick. Oh no, he's been working.
No.
Yeah, he works remote. I'm like, you work from home, you can work. I don't care if you have the sniffles.
Right. You get the sniffles, I don't care. You sneezing, doesn't matter.
I'm like, oh, you got a sore throat? I'm like, don't talk today. I'm like, you can do work.
Right. And just get one of those little boxes of tissues, put it next to your keyboard.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, hey, he can work for a while. if he feels a little woozy, he can lay down for like 15 minutes and you get back up and go back to work. Like,
I'll give him 15 minutes.
yeah, I mean, what else does he have
I
to
bet
do?
you Bezos
He's not
only
going
gives his
anywhere.
people 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So he's getting an extra
Yeah,
10
well,
minutes.
Bezos just increased their pay by 40%, so.
That's a
What would
Jamaican
you
rum
say?
pronounced
Yeah.
Jamaica?
Yeah,
Jamaica? Is that
Jamaica.
how you pronounce it?
probably.
Jamaica?
Yeah. I think so. You want to review it on the camera? I
Sure.
was gonna, and then you guys showed. I heard the door. I was like, "Hey, I can wait.
Sure.
I'll pour a little more since we've already drank it."
All right.
I mean, you gotta have a buzz before you start the night, right?
I'm good with that.
All right. Well, then here we go. Welcome to Common Cocktails, Dan and Derek. We're gonna show you what this tastes like. Show you.
We're going to show you.
We're on
We
video.
might tell you. We're going to show you. but-
Right. We're gonna show you the bottle. We're gonna taste it in front of you, and you get to watch. Doesn't that sound good?
You still haven't told me what you think the smell.
I know.
It's almost like a little pineapple.
I will go with pineapple. Like it's like a pineapple. The rind.
Have you
like
tried it?
no, maybe, probably, but she wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't tonight.
Oh,
No, it's super aromatic.
it is.
Sweet like a plantation.
It's
fucking
definitely
have
sweet.
We have plantation pineapple. So if it doesn't,
It's a little pineapple. Like,
yeah. See, that's like pineapple juicy. That's like pineapple skin. Right? Like
Yeah.
if the pineapple, when you realize the pineapple's about to turn, and it's like you haven't cut it yet, and it's black on the outside, and you get like the probably some of those flies and everything like that really sweet, just about to go bad.
it's definitely more like,
This is
Like
like
tropical.
pineapple juice, which is fine too.
it's like sweet, but not like,
Now this is 100%.
not like brown sugar sweet.
Yeah, like a Demerara, like that guy, El Dorado. 100% pot still. I know nothing about it. It says special dry. It is kind of dry. We were sipping it before the show.
It is kind of dry. It is sweet.
Strong. 43. Oh, it's actually more. 43% alcohol. So that's like 100. That's like 80. Shit. 86 proof. Am I good? My math? It's
think
double
so. I
whatever
don't know.
this is, right?
Yeah.
43 times 2 is 86.
86.
Yes! Score. This is why I'm a programmer.
I can do this in my head.
And then I unit tested against you to make sure I was right.
That's right.
See?
And you are correct.
It's called, if you want to search for it, it's called Jamaica.
It is very
it's
dry.
a Jamaican rum. This, what you get, some of that flavor, I think, is the funkiness from the Jamaican rum. But it's not like, what's that dark rum that everybody always buys? They put in their Mai Tais. Like it's not Appleton.
Oh, Goose.
No. Goose?
Isn't it?
No. Somebody must know. But there's a dark rum
Yes.
that
I
everybody
know.
uses for everything.
I can picture the bottle, but I can't think of the name for some
Yeah, and it's like on a thin, like a squarish bottle
Yeah.
with a yellow label on it. I don't remember what it's called,
Oh.
but it's a Jamaican rum.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's I
You
don't
have
really
it,
care.
don't you?
It goes away and I don't buy it. Like it's one of those
I know
ones I
it's-
don't really
yeah.
like to buy. But like so this is
You
what
bought
I
the 151 by accident one time too.
yeah. No. A bat? No.
Yeah, you did. Then I'm not thinking of the right one. I thought
No.
that's the
Mount
one.
Gay?
No.
No.
Mount Gay's good.
No.
But
Yeah.
that's sweeter. No, like I don't remember what the name of the brand is, but it's basically it's dark and like vibrantly not very good. I don't like the flavor of most I don't like a really traditional Jamaican rum that's like super funky and has like
Appleton Estate.
no. I'm not. That's what I was thinking. That would be like what I'd
That's
use if I
fine.
didn't have this.
Myers.
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 Yes. Myers.
Trevor's got it.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
Myers. I'm not a fan of the Myers. Like, some people use that for their Mai Tais. I would rather use this for Mai Tai or Appleton, one of the darker ones. Because it's not like Bacardi, which is more neutral. That's like the vodka of rum.
Yeah.
But it has sweet flavor notes that it's hard to pick out if you just sit down and sip it. But when you compare them against each other, you can taste them.
This is definitely really, this is sweet.
It's sweet, but I think it feels dry because it's the potency. It dries.
Oh,
on
it
your
dries,
tongue.
it dries out after,
But
yeah.
it tastes and smells rich and sweet, but not as much as the dark rum.
No.
So I would use that in a not margarita, a Mai Tai. That could, when you look at Mai Tais, they usually call for Jamaican rum and like some other rum,
Yeah.
right? Puerto Rican rum usually. And you could combine them together. So you do 1 ounce of this and 1 ounce of Puerto Rican. So like 1 ounce of this and 1 ounce of. If you're gonna stick on the plantation train, you would do like 1 ounce of this and 1 ounce of that in a Mai Tai. Would be interesting because this is sweeter than that, but that has more flavor to it, like in that those banana and the.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Banana.
Yeah, Jamaican typically has like banana.
Yeah,
banana like
maybe it's
this.
more banana.
This has a lot of banana. I would use Smith and Cross in all my Mai Tais and all my drinks. If I only had, I think I've said this before, if I was stuck on an island, I would go with this one. But I don't know where I can get this. This is probably my first bottle, and I won't drink it all because I don't know what else to do. I guess Total Wine, I could probably find it. If I had a couple more, I'd probably use it more in the show because I would know I could get it again. But that which kind of fits into Peggy's earlier question before you got here, which is what I want for my bar. I want more Smith & Cross. Also, since I'm promoting everybody else's product and getting nothing for it, I got this in the mail. This thing is friggin' huge. This is the Oxford Companion to Spirits and Cocktails by David Wondrich and Noah Rothbaum. This is the weirdest book. I'm not in it, so it's not as cool as it could have been. But, like, it literally is like an Oxford dictionary. If you
there's
have
a lot of shit in there.
Yeah. Like, if you have a question about, like, cocktail proportions, what does it mean? Caipirinhas, the brands. Yeah. There's bartenders are in here, right? And they'll tell you if they're alive or not. Like, it's got gum syrup. What is gum syrup? So if you want to know, like, the history of everything, I just don't think this is something you sit down and read.
No.
But if you needed, it is a companion. If you needed something to go, shit, how can I explain gum syrup to somebody who doesn't understand it? Then you could go in here and find it. That was probably Milk and Honey, the place. Gum syrup might be a little easy.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
Tons of information. They sent it to me and like, you want to check it out? I'm like, sure. I say yes to everything. Yeah, it's all in there.
Well, it's interesting. I mean,
yeah, I didn't have a clue what I was getting when they sent it. I was like, is this a recipe book? Because this thing's friggin' huge.
It's crazy.
But it's literally everything.
There's
People, places, things,
everything.
Of all.
Drinks.
If there's a name, it's in there.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. I don't know if it's useful to anybody, but it seems cool. I don't know how much it costs because they sent it to me. So, actually, I pimped their brand, but I paid for this. This is even worse.
I know.
Oh, whatever. So there you go.
That's what we do.
we do all of our stuff for free, just hoping for a like.
Just hoping for something.
Give us a subscribe. Hit the bell.
Either that or we're drinking anyway, right. So
that's true.
It's a win-win.
It's like drinking, but sometimes you get ad revenue.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, exactly.
You just get drinking. All right.
So I give this a thumbs up.
If you had a show where you had to take a shot of everything, this one would be right.
Yeah, it's coming soon. We've talked about it. It's coming soon.
It's gonna be him drinking.
Buy or
shots.
no buy? I say buy.
Yeah, buy.
I say buy.
I don't know how much it is because I spent money on it, but I lost the receipt.
I mean, my buy is Derek buys it, so buy.
Yeah, somebody else bought it for you.
Yes, even better.
That's true. All right, sidebar. More reviews and other videos down below. Bartender starter kit. I have I'll talk about it later, but there's shaker tins now. I got rid of the glass. It's all 10 on 10 action all the time.
I like 10 on 10.
I know.
That's right.
Teach you how to drink.
Did you want to try?
Your Smith & Cross is a Total Wine. It's in stock in Burlington.
Is it?
Did you want to try?
See, that's the problem is I have to write it on a list.
Go in there, we spend a lot of money.
If I go in there, I'm not buying
Total
a single
Wine.
bottle. I'm buying all of the bottles.
Like Total Wine would walk out of there like $400 or $500, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but you can do that.
Bad, though. It's like $28 or $29.
Yeah.
No, it's everything else that you end up buying.
Trevor said that the one you just reviewed and the Barbados from Plantation make a fantastic Mai Tai.
Barbados? I think I own all the Plantation. I bought this. What? This is what I got at Total Wine.
Nice.
Even
nice.
So
it's good.
It's good. It's really good.
This is what I bring to your house.
It doesn't really smell like banana,
but this is
what
I
would
fill it with.
It's like a banana or like pineapple, like that smell. I can't.
It could be banana, but it's definitely fruity.
I can't pick it out.
It's good.
No,
I like
it
it a lot.
I don't know how to describe it.
That actually would be awesome in a Mai Tai because I feel like
You're gonna make me stir all shit.
I can stir if you want. You want me to stand there? That'd be weird.
No, that's okay because you have to talk. Then I would have to talk, and that would be even weirder.
I can talk and stir at the same time.
Fucking Ian.
It's not really fucking complicated.
Wait,
I know it is.
Your...
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
What are we making? Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
Oh, this definitely. It has to be banana. It
Banana?
has to be banana, I think.
Banana.
What do we need? Yeah, banana.
It's banana.
What do we need for the Monte Carlo?
I don't know.
Am I doing those shakers? I mean those jiggers?
Jiggers? Probably.
Those look cool together.
That's me and Dan. I'll be the gold one.
Why am I always darker? I'm more yellow.
That's fair. You can't be racist against yourself, Dan.
That's true.
Oh my God, this window's way too big. It just keeps getting larger. Alright. Shrink that shit down to right there. So we're gonna need rye whiskey. So is this
It's gonna be a rough night.
Oh, you're not ready yet.
What do you think of this? There you go. I've never had it before.
I mean, you could do that one.
I don't think we've ever had it. If that helps.
Again, I don't think
What was the other
Benedictine.
thing? Benedictine. It's got it right there. And Irish bitters. Boom.
That's it.
Spoon.
Oh, we need ice. See? That's where we're missing
Good
Ian.
call.
He goes and gets all that shit.
It really does.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically a minimum wage job. Come on.
That's
Get ice, stir drink. Come on.
I guess I could go.
30 seconds. That other drink looks interesting. The one with the mezcal. Did you
There's
see
a couple
that?
of them. Which one?
The Aquarius one. I sent it to him.
What do you have? What's in it though? Is it the bourbon one or the
No, it's mezcal.
Irish whiskey one?
What else is in there? I can't think what the hell else is in there.
I'm not sure how I feel about Irish whiskey and mezcal. It would be interesting.
No, this one's just mezcal. There's no whiskey in it.
Oh, okay. The one with the float of Campari?
Yes, yes. You like it.
All the ingredients actually sounded good until he said float Campari. I'm like, really? You had to mess up the drink?
You're getting used to it. You like it.
You can't tell me what I like.
I feel like he
I
can.
can.
Alright, but it means nothing.
Well, maybe to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think we're going to like it.
Yeah.
Wait, just because we've decided what you're gonna like and what you're not gonna like, whether you like it or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
sell
just
it.
saying, you're probably going to like it. What are we putting this in? A coupe? Nicanora?
Probably a coupe, because a coupe's gonna be like 4 at most. So you need 2.5, 20% water. That's about that, right? That, and you don't actually have to pour it all in there if you don't want to. I think that camera's all good.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like it.
So you're gonna stir it? Is what I'm hearing.
I guess so. We'll try. We'll see what happens.
I can make a second one right here,
We'll see what happens.
and we can make 2, and we can race.
No, that's not fun. It wasn't supposed to be a competition.
Fine.
Alright, you're on over here.
I guess I just hit record while walking by.
We don't have to bend down to see the red light anymore.
No, it's all there.
I
You
know,
can see
it's
'em
no
all.
fun.
It's been years since I've done it.
I know.
I think I'm just gonna start doing that. Just,
I thought you used to just do it. I'm like, oh,
I
must be his
remember when you were
exercise.
like,
Yeah, I'm like, what are you
why do
doing?
you do that?
He's like, welcome to Government Cocktails.
He's always gonna jump up. Like, yeah, that's how I get here.
Just walked up from the basement.
That's right. All right, welcome to Common Cocktails. Dan and Derek gonna make the Monte Carlo.
All right.
This and Dan is gonna try his hand at stirring.
Yes.
This is a training session.
Oof. We're getting there.
I have a stirring video over here.
I've watched it. And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I don't.
Well, you just gotta like go. What's the problem? Is it the?
I don't know, because
Is it the
like when
finger
you
movements?
stir, no, like the finger movements I get, but when you stir, I don't know, it just seems smoother than when I do it.
Yeah, you're probably just not using enough wrist and using too much arm.
No, I just go like this. I'll show you, and then
Oh.
and you can critique.
All right. The drink recipe is going to be 2 ounces of rye whiskey, a half ounce of Benedictine, and a dash of Angostura bitters. For those that want to know how dashes work, I was just going to say, what you got to hold a little.
Not like that.
Yeah, because the top gets sticky because there's sugar in it.
Oh shit! There we go.
A dash is the whole, like that thing right there. Boom, that's a dash.
Boom.
Not a drop. If you have a dropper, it's not just one drop. It's the empty the dropper, fill it as high as it'll go, and drain it into your drink. You're gonna fill up your
Mark
ice.
believes in you, Dan.
Huh?
Mark believes in you.
You believe in me? See?
Dan can stir. Hashtag.
That's not that bad.
Isn't that bad?
I mean,
when,
you
but
don't
when
have
you
the
do it,
speed.
you don't spin the.
No.
You don't spin the spoon.
Right.
Like when I do it, I have to spin the spoon.
Why?
I don't know. Otherwise, I just don't get it.
Maybe-
Otherwise, I can't keep the back of the spoon and the
Against
back
the
of the
thing.
glass.
Yeah, if you go
that's-
too fast, sometimes it'll.
Like the spoon
goes
ends up like
crazy.
spinning.
Yeah.
Like when I try not to. Spin
Yeah, but you
the
also
spoon.
have to remember, like, sometimes you just fake it till you make it. Like,
Well,
if
that's what
it's
I'm doing
going
right now.
fast enough, you don't notice when you lose control. Like, didn't you see the bartenders doing the double
Yeah.
spins and stuff like that? I don't know. And then,
You can spin the next one.
okay,
Okay. So I'll
we
do
can
this one,
figure
and
it
then you
out.
can. Yeah. Then you can.
maybe it's the same. Maybe you're doing it exactly the same, and you just feel self-conscious because everybody's watching you do it.
No, I watch you, sir.
No, this is the
I try to mimic. I've watched your video.
I've,
I've watched several stirring videos, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I've made several stirring videos because, like, everybody just wants to understand. Like, and I always keep making the stirring videos, so I try to refine the
I
messaging
think that was 30
and
seconds.
maybe get it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
And trying to get it up higher in the. Oh, you need a straight.
I mean, the stirring is definitely.
states.
It's tough. Okay.
But even if you kind of don't do it right, it gets you. You have a. At the end of the day, you've got water.
Yeah.
In your drink, you've diluted it, so you've done what you needed to do. So it's not like it's
Well, you don't want to like break up the cubes, right? Because you don't want
no.
to add more water.
Right. It's definitely a specific style
Yeah.
and a flavor that you get out of it.
You should be pretty mad at yourself. Like you came really far.
Boom. And see how
Boom.
clear it is? Like
Who
it's,
needs Ian?
See?
Not me.
And
Maybe.
You've got just a little bit of like the little air
Yeah,
bubbles in
see?
there, but it's not all frothy and opaque.
Mm.
Opaque. That's the thing. Oh, does this would this have a garnish? I don't remember.
There's no garnish. It's just well chilled.
Oh yeah. So little history for y'all. This video I produced. This is a remake of an episode that Jennifer and I did in February 16th, 2013. This is going out February 17th, 2022. So like 8 years in between doing this
Yeah.
video, and it just happened that it landed one day different. You know what it is? These drinks are a little bit stronger, and this isn't something you'd have when it's super humid out. I don't think. This is.
That's a good drink.
I was thinking.
Have we had this before? I haven't had it before, have I?
No. I have not made this for 8 years.
It's almost like a little.
It's like you're taking the edge off of the rye.
Yeah.
It's almost. Damn it.
It's almost like a little.
You know how
It's almost like,
everything
it's almost
works
like a little
fine?
smoky. Like,
You get smoke. I get honey.
I get that too.
Benedictine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got like the honey, a little bit of honey sweetness to it. Maybe the bitters bring out some different spicy flavors, but you've also have the rye, which kind of has a little musky, spicy flavor.
I think it's
to
a
it.
rye, yeah.
So it's super simple for
It's-
what
it's-
it is.
It like
And
definitely
it just
cuts the
works.
rye with a little bit. The sweetness is there, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not like it's overpowering or.
Right. It's sweet, but not too sweet to where you're almost like you feel like they're hiding the rye flavor. There's no hiding. It's all there. It's just a dash. And the other thing is, there's not a lot of drinks that call for Benedictine in general. Like, is it the Hurricane? What the hell it calls for? No. There's some drink that uses Benedictine. 2 drinks, maybe.
The Ango in it too. Like
Yeah.
it's just enough to give it, like I said, like the little bit of spice.
It's mellow, spicy, warming. Basically all you're doing is you're giving a little bit more variant to that rye.
It's like a lighter Manhattan.
Yeah. And the beauty is you're replacing it with a sweetness instead of like a sweet vermouth or a dry vermouth, which has that like fortified wine, like boozy flavor to it. This takes it in a different direction. Definitely like it. Which I knew because unless things had changed, 8 years ago we liked it. And even Jennifer liked it, and I was like, "This is a drink," because like at the time we didn't drink a lot of hard cocktails or stirred.
We should drink these more often.
Should drink them every day before bed.
Probably be on your butt, but.
Yeah. Oh, our executive producer is Chris Mura. I'm doing that thing where I keep forgetting to do self-promotion. Chris recently re-signed up as a YouTube member. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then there's a little blue button that says join if you're at least in some countries. US, I know, and most of our demographics there, so you have no excuse. So you can subscribe to the channel if you want to.
Sling.
That's it!
Singapore sling.
How
That
did
was,
you get... Oh, did
Ah.
somebody...
William got it.
William got it.
Wasn't Trevor
Someone
this
just
time?
told me it. That's why I got it.
Singapore sling.
Singapore sling.
Yeah,
That's a great drink.
I don't think we've ever made Ghost of the Black Beach.
No.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I've never heard of that. Ghost of the Black Beach?
Ghost of Black Beach.
Oh. Huh. I'll have to Google that. Yeah, Singapore sling was the one I was thinking. That's the only reason I own that. Is a Singapore sling. Because I don't know what... And then every now and then you see a drink called for Benedictine, so when you're scrolling through, you're like, oh, this is...
So you just
This
had
is
to wait
good.
10 seconds for the video to catch up. Because now Trevor said it too.
Damn it. So give that a try if you like rye. If you don't like rye, I bet you can pull this off with bourbon.
Yeah.
The only difference might be it might be a little sweeter because the bourbon sometimes has like a little bit more inherent. If you're picking like Maker's Mark or something, that's gonna be a little sweeter. So if you like, I'm guessing if you like a specific bourbon, that's the profile you're going for. Adding a little bit of Benedictine and some bitters isn't gonna really. It's not gonna be like, oh, this is gross now.
Yeah, I mean, if you like rye, if you like bourbon, if you like Manhattans, you're gonna like this drink.
Yeah, I like it better than Manhattan because it doesn't have vermouth. Ha!
It is. It's good. It's like lighter than a Manhattan.
And we have a Manhattan coming this month that uses Amaro.
So you're gonna have to watch that too.
No vermouth again.
Yeah, who wants to use vermouth?
Yeah, we might actually have a drink
Overplayed.
with vermouth though.
Well,
I
that's
don't
okay.
remember.
I mean, sometimes it's good.
All month is going to be stirred cocktails because it's February.
Yes.
It is colder than a witch's tit in February, so I want to like make sure we get everybody's bellies warm.
Nice.
Yep, and we're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
We're gonna film malls.
Yeah. So that one you'll know when the last video is.
Yeah, it's gonna be us. We're gonna be like this.
That's when we're gonna be coming up from the cellar.
Yeah, we gotta remember that and do that. Sidebar, there's going to be more videos. I'll do all stirred ones and then something cool in the bottom one. Maybe it's your favorite video. I don't know. I'll let YouTube figure it out. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink.
Leading.
Oh, yeah, we do those. So today, we're going to make a drink that Dan's never had, that I did 8 years ago. And
That uses Benedictine.
that uses Benedictine and rye, so you got to watch this.
Of course you do.
So go watch it. Ah! I really should move that. I've tripped over it multiple times.
That's good. You like that.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay. It's like, no. Won't stop because like you click it over here, dude.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, it is. It's definitely like a Manhattan.
Like a honey Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. And I'm on Manhattan.
Well, look at that. Are we making that now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Those are good. That's what I prefer now. I don't drink Manhattans with
We know
vermouth.
before.
We do Amaro.
Rags? Rags?
Rags.
Rags?
Here.
Rags. Rags?
Where's that one came from? Oh, look, I got a bunch of cheesecloth here. A hammer. Lighter.
A hammer?
Got myself a hammer over here.
So you ride
specifically
your
call for
hammer?
Bully Boy, or you just said we have Bully Boy?
I bought Bully Boy so we can make this, but I bought it like
Oh, and we need
3 months ago.
Ango and orange too. Bitters. We need orange bitters.
You gave me the recipe in
Oh,
text.
well, I thought you just wanted.
I wanted the rest. I said, what is the recipe?
Oh, I.
What other words do I need?
What are the words coming out of my mouth?
So you need orange. What else did you need? You need bourbon. Is there bourbon over there? There's bourbon over here.
There's straight bourbon whiskey over here.
I don't like that one. I wouldn't use that one.
No.
You tasted that before and you didn't like it.
Oh, did I not like it?
No.
Poopy.
We have 1792.
No.
We have a line.
I mean, you can use it, but you may not like to drink.
We got this Four Roses that's a little bit left.
Let's use that up.
How much do you need?
I don't know, but it's
2
barrel
ounces?
strength, so it's only gonna be awesome.
No, that might be too that.
Is that bourbon?
And I need
Barrel strength, like straight bourbon.
orange
Yeah,
bitters.
right. Orange bitters, but we're gonna use these because I sell them. And Angostura bitters. And what is
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
How many dashes you should put in? This is what Dan does. He just goes.
Yeah, it's just like make shit.
Dude, well,
I think
Well,
I think
just
2
let him do
orange.
it, and then
So
you
2
have to
orange,
do it.
1 Ango.
there you go.
Yeah. See?
2
2.
orange bitter. Oh, 2 dashes. 2 dashes orange bitters. 1 dash Angostura bitters.
I need some orange bitters.
You do?
Is there a store that sells us?
No.
Dude, I have so many. You sure you need orange bitters?
I do. I'm running out.
I swear I brought over like that brand.
I know. I used them all.
Holy shit!
Do you know how many?
Yeah, apparently.
Do you know how many Manhattans and like?
We make a lot.
I drink a lot.
That might be a problem.
Probably. We're okay with that.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
for people that can't handle their shit, it is.
Do you like Angostura orange bitters?
We're functional.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, that's how that works.
We can hold down a job.
These.
Yeah.
That's why you drink.
Oh, sweet.
Take
Let's-
those.
yeah, let's do that.
Where do you want them? Where you're gonna remember? Yeah, that's.
Yeah, right there.
You won't remember, but we'll. At
I'll
least
try.
be giving it an
I'll
effort.
try. We'll give it the best effort we can.
I know.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. You want to put it in a coupe?
I don't. What do you normally put it in?
Um,
Sure, baby.
A low ball.
I usually put in a low ball with ice, but
They're
I
right.
know like Manhattans aren't really supposed to do that.
Huh?
People might get mad.
People to pop into your stream and they're doing it.
Really?
Look at that, Trevor.
He's our media marketing expert. You want to put it in one of these then? What's
Damn, Trevor.
What size is this? This is a small drink. So it's either that or this.
No,
Or this.
we put it on a low ball with ice, but it only fills up the glass like that.
Well, that's because I make it in the glass, so we can put it in a coupe. Would be fine.
Like this one?
Yeah.
A lot of restaurants serve it in a coupe.
Yeah, we'll do it in a coupe.
That's fine. I don't know.
Just we'll put that here for now.
Sweet.
All right.
You want me to stir this one? When we get there? You
Yeah.
want you want me to build it or you want me to just stir it? Sorry.
I'll build it because you got to talk a lot.
There's really not much to talk about.
But then I'm doing nothing. I mean, it's different when I'm doing nothing in between you and him. Because then I'm just like, like, then it works.
I see what you're saying. You're just going with the chemistry.
Yeah. Like I just go with it. Like
That's fine. Ready?
if you did everything, then they'd be like, shit, why is he there? At least when I'm in the middle, they're like, oh, he laughs a lot.
You so much, Dan, that you should be able to make it with your eyes closed. You should be able to
No.
make this and
Well,
talk
yeah,
at the
but
same time.
he could do those
No, I
things.
can do that. But like what I was saying, because I wanted to see him stir,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And so I'm
So
like,
this
if
is a
I don't
test
do
for me.
anything, right? So if he's building it and stirring it and talking,
So you can build it and he can stir it.
yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, and I can start right here, and I can shoot over to that camera.
Yeah. So I want to see.
Alright.
So we'll see the difference in stirring.
Fair enough. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. Dan and Derek are going to make. What the fuck is this? Oh, the Amaro. No, the Amaro
Nope.
Manhattan.
Amaro.
Because we're using Amaro, and it's in a Manhattan.
That's right.
I get it. It's super simple to understand.
it's-
I just don't no words
Yeah.
today.
You got this.
I'm working on it.
You got
It's
this.
only episode 2.
I have faith. I have faith.
I've only been doing this since 2008. That's math. I don't know what that means, but it
Yeah,
seems like
I
it's
haven't
been a
been
long
doing it
time.
for that long.
Yeah. So the Amaro Manhattan.
So
is,
the question is, wait,
Oh,
first,
is it gone?
okay?
Oh.
So the question is we put the 2 ounces in, but we only have that much left. Do we just pour it in?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
what we
All
do?
right.
No, because let me explain to you something. This is fucking strong. So this is
it's not that much.
56.2. So that's again I gotta do fucking math. It's like a lot. It's like 104,
104, yeah.
right? It's 104 proof Manhattan. Is that not a lot? I don't know. You drink barrel and stuff like that. That's high strength, high proof
Did
stuff?
you say
Yeah.
56?
Yeah.
It's 112.
Yeah, it's 112.
Oh yeah, I did 4.
I was
That
just
still
going
wouldn't
with
be
it. I was just going with
He
it.
was, he
I
checks
was
on me.
okay.
and
I was
wrong.
okay. I was okay. I was like, shit, he's close enough. It's a lot. It was over 100. It's fine. It's fine.
No. This is we drink that and we shoot this.
Okay.
Well, we shoot it because I don't have any shot.
Okay. All right.
That way we can kill this bottle.
All right. We'll
This-
do that.
Look, it's from Drink Up New York. They're not even around anymore. This bottle is from. It might not even be the right proof because I've had it since 2008. Well, probably since 2010. We were
Jesus Christ.
We were up in the attic when I got this bottle. I
You
again.
haven't finished it?
No, because I can't get it. It's a special edition. I
Well,
think.
it's all gone now.
Fuck. So I don't know if I said this yet, but it's 2 ounces of bourbon whiskey, half ounce of Bully Boy Amaro. You can use your favorite Amaro, but it's gonna completely change the drink because every Amaro is different.
Yeah.
2 dashes of orange bitters and 1 dash of Angostura bitters. So you stir it in a mixing glass. I'm gonna stir that because Dan wanted to watch me do it. I said Nick and Nora glass, etc. So we're gonna put it in a coupe glass because this drink is only gonna be 2.5 ounces with ice, 20% ice, or dilution, and you're gonna end up with a drink that doesn't necessarily need to be in a big ass glass. I think if I put it here,
Can you get it?
then I can probably. Can you see that on the camera?
See, now, are you spinning? Is the spoon spinning in your hands?
It is.
Oh, so maybe we do.
I
the
think we do
same.
exactly the same. Because
You just seem to do it at so much more ease. It always seems
2008.
like I'm under pressure when I'm trying to stir.
it's been a long time, like that I've had to stir things.
Now go faster.
But okay, I could go faster. But I got to bring it closer to me to go faster because if I reach over there, it doesn't work very well. Oh, see.
See, I think we're doing it the same.
And you're supposed to put your hand here because if you put it up here, now it's gonna ruin. It's gonna make your drink warm.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I've been doing it, but it feels pretty cold.
Trevor's saying Stan needs to stir every drink. That's why they're here.
See that?
Oh, I'm gonna do the next one. Don't
We're
you worry.
Boom!
Look at that.
That'll be cold.
You sure?
Nope. But feels cold.
Feels cold.
And it's all about feeling with stir drinks. 30 seconds, 2 minutes. I think the
This
can't
looks
remember.
just like the last drink.
yeah.
Oh, you know what I do? Oh shit, that's right.
What?
Okay.
Because I put the cherry in it. I put the cherry juice in it. A spoonful of cherry juice.
So, what's wrong with that?
And then we'd
'cause-
have to restir it.
You,
But we should be okay.
You can't just put it into the drink.
Well, I kind of like give like a bar spoon
That's
of this cherry juice.
Oh. Yeah,
What
and the cherry too.
In the cherry too. Yeah.
But it was nice that you were hinting to him, and then he like felt it, and was like,
I forgot. See, like you get me in the front, and like I think I got to stir in front of everyone, and there's just a lot to think about.
It's a stressful situation.
When I'm at home and I'm just like drinking.
People think drinking on camera is easy.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not easy.
Like you guys think it's just like we're
This
just
is-
drinking.
That's why we're fucking pros.
Yeah.
Like we've learned how to drink and stir and make cocktails with 33 people watching.
I know that's a lot of people.
First world problems.
Yeah. This is,
You didn't stir.
yeah, but look at it.
Look at it though. It looks good
Does
though.
look kind of cool.
I'll sip it aggressively. The face
Yeah.
of like, you're not fucking touching
No.
that. You're lucky I'm letting you have some. Tastes like cherries. Actually, it does. There is some. You will get the volume isn't enough for that cherry not to immediately make an impact. Like you get now. We should preface this and say you need to use Luxardo maraschino cherries
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
not like Walmart red stupid cherries that aren't real. They're just super sweet, like liquidy stuff in there. That's super sweet, but it has like that dark, rich molasses.
Or even if you use
cherry
like
flavor.
the bourbon cherries,
Yeah.
which you have, right? It's definitely gonna change the taste. Like
Yeah.
you said, even the Amaro's gonna change the taste.
I just wanted to eat bourbon
'Cause
cherries, but I don't remember.
I first started making this with Averna.
Oh yeah,
and-
yeah.
and it
that's
definitely-
different though, right?
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit like spicier. Like it's
Yeah, that's a much more aggressive
yeah.
dark Amaro. Like it's
That's good.
over here someplace. I know.
We could just drink this right now.
Yeah.
Averna makes it taste more like holiday, like it's more
There's-
herbal.
Yeah, there's a
Yes,
little,
yeah,
little bit
definitely
more
more herbal.
herb.
Christmassy.
Yeah, I can see that. Like that's why I liked it when you made it this way because I had never had this before and it didn't. It's an Amaro, but it doesn't add like Averna's like right up in your
Averna's, yeah.
face.
Averna
Like you gotta
definitely.
play the ratio. This feels so much more mellow and almost like a household Amaro that you can use in multiple drinks. Which I don't think we've ever. I've never actually just sat and sipped that thing. I don't know what
You
it
had
tastes like.
No,
You had it at our
we've had it at our house.
The just straight?
We've made
No, I mean
spritzes
just
out of this.
Straight.
We've done Amaro. Oh, we've done it with spritzes. I mean, I've drinking it like straight to try it, but
Yeah,
I've never drank it like just on ice.
No, I don't remember what it tastes like as a general thing.
Mm.
But it complements this. First off, it's a winning thing because it doesn't have vermouth in it. So there's that. It's
Exactly.
100. You're taking 112 proof. You're taking a very high strength bourbon, maybe not as high as it used to be. Does it taste as Bernie now that it's 10 years old in a large bottle? Like
It's a little burny.
it's gotta have-
but it's not. It's definitely.
it's weaker, I think, than it probably would have originally been because I remember that being right up in your grill, super strong.
It's definitely less than like the what is it, the 1792 like
Yeah, and I think
full,
the one
full
you
drink, like the one
I don't have the one you have. That's,
Yeah,
that was entirely different. Oh, it's still right up there, but it's not as much as it used to be. So I would be remiss to not promote myself here. You can get orange bitters from Scrappy's at my store at awesomedrace.com, as well as Luxardo maraschino cherries, as well
And you
as
need
the
both.
shaker or the stirring thing and this and that.
yeah. And the bourbon's gonna like if you put in obviously not a high proof bourbon, it's gonna change the taste of that too. It'll get sweeter.
Yeah, like if you use
It'll
like
get more
Makers.
brown. Yeah.
Something like that. I would go with Elijah Craig. Something that's a Kentucky straight, small batch typically, but something that's barrel strength or cask strength or whatever you want to call it. Like this one's 94 proof, which isn't as much as that, but probably is right around now
Yeah.
because of the burn off from
I've been-
having it for too long.
Drinking a ton of the Eagle Rare. That's good.
What's the proof of that?
It's a normal. It's yeah.
40?
It's like a 10-year. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the way to. So comparing and contrasting the last drink, this one is not as sweet, even with the cherry added to it. It doesn't have the same honey flavor that the other one had.
No.
This one has more, I don't know, depth, like darker flavor to it. Probably just from the Amaro in general.
Yeah.
It's drying it up and it's giving you a little bit of a bitter.
Like you can
Bourbon
taste the
mix.
Amaro. That's why, like, if you put in a really powerful Amaro,
Yeah. It's gonna
like a
be-
Verna or something, you're gonna taste it.
Yeah. So if you're going to use something different, try that ratio. And if it doesn't work, I wouldn't bring down the Averna or whatever the Amaro is. I'd bring up the whiskey
Yeah.
because why wouldn't you? You don't want to reduce. You want to.
And what are you gonna reduce from half? Like,
Right.
I mean,
That's true. Now you
yeah.
get a quarter, and that's just a pain in the ass, and you're not going to do that.
Or
You're
like-
just going to do half anyway.
yeah. The other thing I've seen is people use like they'll use a quarter like what is it? How do you say it? Montenegro, and then
Montenegro.
like a quarter of a different Amaro.
Oh, really?
Mm.
No, never seen. Yeah, I guess there is a different one. That's complicated. Like if
Yeah.
you're just making it at home.
Yeah.
done.
Done.
Yeah.
Especially when it's cold out.
Especially when it's Dan.
Yeah.
Dan's like, I just want to drink. I don't want. all
I
the
make it in
complexity.
glass too. Like I just take a rocks glass. I put ice in it. Like I'm not gonna chill something.
Give it a couple spins.
Yeah.
Pass it to the person.
Done.
We
It's
just-
it's done before the ice melts, so it doesn't matter.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we're off drinking something else. I mean,
Another one.
yeah,
Or you come back to it, and then you do it again.
yeah.
Then you try another thing. Also, our our executive producer, Sean Venti, you can go to hit the little join button on YouTube's. If you're like, dude, I don't want to click that button, just go to patreon.com/CMC and click the buttons over there.
Yeah, you want to click the button.
'Cause
What's more fun than clicking a button?
My Patreon subscriber count is like, I mean, I've had it for since Patreon existed, but it is not increasing. It is only decreasing. But we get YouTube members now, which we didn't have that feature before, so
See?
those go up, that goes down. I don't care which one you do, as long as
Just
you
do
pay me.
something.
Yeah, just pay me. And then you don't have to watch the ads, because
Yeah.
you're going to skip them anyway. You know you are. All right. Good. Go make one of these. We got to give that to the girls because they're going to...
Yeah, they're already
Just
mad that
sip
we
it.
drank that much.
We can always make two.
That's true.
Sidebar, more stirred cocktails. And down below is the Ostrich Bartender Starter Kit to get yourself started making drinks. And if you're like, but those are for shaking drinks, you also get this mixing glass right at awesomedrinks.com with that julep strainer. And if you buy the mixing glass, there's a discount for the julep strainer, so you win all the time. What should I drink? So I'm glad she's here because I don't remember any of this shit. Welcome to comment. No, that's not what I do here. Today, what are we doing?
We're going to use Amaro.
Okay, we feel drunk, but we haven't even drank yet.
I know. In a Manhattan.
We're going to make a Manhattan with Maharo?
Maharo?
Amaro?
Oh, you're going to want to see this one.
It's strong! Even though it's still here, so I
I
guess
know.
that doesn't really count. But it's a good excuse. You're like, if you can't do something, the best excuse is, I'm sorry, I'm just drunk. Nobody's going to argue with you.
I know you know what that tastes like.
How much do you pay for that Eagle Rare?
Like
Holy
30.
crap! Online, it's like $88.
No, I only paid like $35 for it.
Online, all over the place, it's like $88.
I don't, all of a sudden, Eagle Rare is like
Rare?
blown up. It's like 10-year. It's from
a TV show.
no. I'm trying to think of the distiller. Shit, I can't think of it.
Jack Daniels?
No. It's the same. I thought it was the same distiller
it's
that.
Eagle Rare 10-year Kentucky
Who's it?
Straight, right?
Yeah, who's a distiller?
This one's a single barrel,
Yeah, that might be different.
Yeah, that might be different.
but then they have this one.
Yeah, they have one that's really expensive.
I don't know. They're two different bottles. It's like $88.
Oh, one's big. That one's it's probably bigger than a stuff at $7.50.
No, these are $7.50.
I know it's definitely gotten.
Wherever you're getting it, you need to buy it up because.
Well, that's what I went out and bought a bunch because I was like I saw it like online and I'm like everyone's like oh they're like this stuff's really good. Who's the distiller? It should be online. It's I think it's the same distiller that does what's a really expensive whiskey
Name
that
one.
nobody. No, it's really hard to freaking get.
The one from Vermont?
No, it's Kentucky.
That's hard to get. Not Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace is the
The
distiller.
distillery for that.
Buffalo Trace is the distiller for that. And
Oh,
for,
it says right here. Bubba
Buffalo
Gump
Trace.
Shrimp. Just said Buffalo Trace. Is the
Van Winkle.
10 seconds.
Van Winkle.
Oh, yes. Van
Yeah,
Winkle.
so Buffalo Trace also owns
Yeah,
Van
all
Winkle.
That Eagle Rare is really good.
Yeah.
But you
Like
gotta
that's
go-
why I went and bought that other
you
bottle.
better, like, go and stock up because it's
Yeah.
not. It is not what you're buying it for. Where we're getting it, is that at the little liquor store? Is that
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
Like I bought it because that's the only thing that
Let
was
me show
there.
he's marking it
And
up.
I was like, and actually I was with Tom.
Buy like
And
half?
Tom's like, oh, he's like Eagle Rare's good. And so like I bought it and I drank it and like it's good. It's
Yeah.
It looks like the
it's
bottle
not like-
we have at home.
oh yeah, no,
It's
it's
750 ml. It's the
Yeah.
same bottle we have at home, and it's $88.
yeah, because it's 10-year.
Yeah. And all over the it's like you know how you see them.
Yeah,
It's all pretty much at $88.
yeah.
So you better go
Pappy.
before they
See,
figure it out.
everybody is Once you start saying stuff, everyone knows
Yeah.
what the hell you're talking about.
Honey syrup.
I need honey syrup. See, who needs you in here?
This one tastes a little different than your normal one, though.
Well, that's because of the proof of that.
You know what though, and I think because
It's
we've been
single
using the Averna, that it's so much.
The Averna is
more-
definitely much stronger.
Yeah,
And
they
then
don't get as much of an herbal taste.
because we use the other Amaro from Bully Boy is the
That's what we use the Barbarera one.
yeah.
Wait, there's
What
another
do you call
Amaro from Bully Boy?
Yeah, it's made from
It's the Barbarera one.
yeah, but what is it? It's the rhubarb. It's a rhubarb
So
Amaro.
now you're telling me
It's
you
so
got
good.
another secret?
Yeah, because I was like, this doesn't have as much depth as the one you make at home.
Well, and like I said, usually do we need this? No.
No.
Oh, Jen's gonna like this.
Where's the nipple?
No.
Fresh lime juice.
She would if
This
you
lime
left
juice?
us
Yeah,
at the
it's most frozen, but it's still drip. There's still nothing there.
party. He did.
Where's the what's
It was
the?
all
Jen-
good until float Campari on the top.
Jen's gonna like this.
Yeah, the Manhattans you make at home, I think, are better than this one.
She thinks your Manhattans are better than mine. Actually, you made it so.
Yeah, I made it.
Actually, it might. The Campari might help because this may be a little sweet.
Yeah.
3/4 passion fruit and
Dan's just gonna agree with
A
you.
quarter
Fuck
of-
yeah.
I don't know.
honey.
So I found this, and then so I was reading on it. So it's Lifehacker has like a drink section, and the guy that wrote the article came up with this, and
So this
there
is
was
from
another
Charles.
like show, like YouTube drinking show that made it, and they just said it had a really unique taste. And so that's why I was like, oh, I'm like, and we're always trying to find shit to do with
Right.
mezcal, so
No Four Delays of tequila here. I can't get it yet. I haven't found it. Maybe they have it at Total Wine. And had you watched my video I posted on Thursday, you would know I had never had it before. So that's a test. Because out of everything I listed in that video for tequilas to get, I said Four Delays is the only one on the list I hadn't drank yet. But everybody says it's good.
this weekend at the Wine Connection, the place that we go up in Andover, they were doing a tequila and mezcal tasting.
Oh, really?
And I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm like, we should go up there. And then of course, no, well, I sat in a gym all day.
You could have told us. We didn't.
Yeah.
say
And
it.
then, yeah, that's
So
true.
fuck you.
Well, I figured we could go together.
He's like,
well, if someone has
we're
to sit in
either
the gym all
going-
day, sucks to be them.
Yeah.
we're either going together
I don't
or
want
you're
you
not
to have
going
fun.
without
Yeah, I
us.
don't want you to have fucking fun without me.
Oh, this would be fun for you to go to and me not to be there.
Yeah.
Fair.
You good?
Fair.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's not fair at all. It seems like a
Greetings from Sweden.
A reasonable thing to say.
All right.
No. Don't forget to mix up my cameras. And all the magics of the pour and all that stuff.
I try. Okay, what's the glass?
Oh shit.
This
this
one we
is your
should put into
drink.
whatchamacallit.
Oh yes. Whatchamacallit?
You always want me to come up with these names of shit.
That's a Nick and Nora glass. This one happens to be etched like fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy etch. Oh, we're on all the cameras, so I guess we go now, huh? Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Dan and Derek are going to make for you the Age of Aquarius. This is a cocktail submitted by Dan that he found on Lifehacker, and then he went out to somebody else's YouTube channel and watched them make it. So now he's on this YouTube channel making it for us.
Well, I didn't watch it make it. I just read it.
Wait, did they have more subscribers?
They saw. I probably. I don't know.
So you're just
But
like
they
all
said
of our
it.
people.
They said it tasted interesting. So.
You're like all of my fans that watch for 2 minutes and then they click to the next video. and don't you try to lie. I have stats. I know.
They want to stick on.
Make
all
sure
right,
you
so what's
get
in
on my
this drink?
camera. This drink.
I got it right in the camera. See? Boom.
We'll see.
All right.
This drink is 1.5 ounces of mezcal. For some reason, I decided to go with the point. 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice, passion fruit syrup, and 1/4 ounce. So there's 3/4 of both. 1/4 ounce of honey syrup, and 1/5 of an ounce, not a fifth of a fifth.
1/5 of an ounce.
1/5 of an ounce of Campari, which is another way of just saying float on the top. Optional mint garnish.
3/4.
I don't have mint because it's winter and all my mint's dead. Passion fruit syrup, honey mix, available at awesomadrinks.com. You can just dial that right up on your internet browser and you're good to go.
3/4. Well, that's a good amount.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tart. Hey man, you set the recipe. I'm just the communication.
I don't know. I
officer.
mean, we neither of us have drank this. So.
No. It's gonna be interesting because let me tell you what, you're taking Campari and passion fruit. And you're
I think
putting
Jen's
it
gonna
together.
love this. She's just gonna suck the Campari right off the top.
I was wondering where you're going with that.
Wait a minute, quarter ounce?
Yeah, just don't put the Campari in until the end because it's gonna go on top. See, Booze on the Rocks watches all the way through. Plus, you should go and watch Booze on the Rocks.
You sure this was a stir one?
maybe Booze on the Rocks? No, dude, all adding.
I'm
Shake.
just...
No, shake and strain.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
You wanted to do it, so shake and strain it. That's fine because it has lime juice, and you're like, why are we? People are like, why are you?
I'm like, why are we?
stir
Yeah,
lime
I'm like,
juice?
why aren't we stirring this?
That's fine. I just copy and pasted everything that was in that link. You're like, this looks interesting. I'm like, fuck yes.
You're the one that told me that everything was a stir drink.
It was until now. Now everything but this is a stir drink. So there's an asterisk.
Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos were mixed up. That's pretty good.
What?
That's a pretty good compliment.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing.
We both have rocket ships.
What's your favorite vodka? My favorite vodka is
It's the one I don't fucking drink.
doesn't have any vodka. All right, here's my.
All right, wait a minute.
I will give you a
Monte,
solid answer.
passion fruit, honey syrup. Okay, I got
Ice.
it. Nice.
This is my favorite vodka. It's 360 double chocolate flavored vodka.
Oh shit! Are we supposed to? You know what? This is supposed to go over crushed ice, and
What?
then we float the Campari on.
That's fine.
All right. So now I need the hammer.
So are you gonna put it in an old fashioned?
We could.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? Just completely modify the drink to be what they actually intended it to be.
I don't think it was in a.
I remember you saying something
In a
about
low
crushed
ball.
ice. It doesn't say what the glass is. Just says float Campari. But putting a crushed ice in a Nick and Noir doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
So it only makes sense.
I'm gonna go down in the cellar and do this.
See, now you get to jump up
Yeah.
and fly right into the camera. I don't know how bars do this. They probably don't do it that way. They probably just use a machine.
Back.
No! It's like we have that door. Did you ever see that video
Yeah.
of the door opens up and they go down and there's like a whole like a school down there for bar trainers?
Oh
Like,
no.
and it just I saw it on Facebook. It's like they open up the door in the bar and then there's a staircase that goes down. So the door is basically the floor, and inside is like a whole like bartending like school, and there's like stations.
Oh, I haven't
and
seen that.
spirits, and I'm like, that would be
I worked at a bar.
near one.
No, that had like the cellar, the trap
Oh,
door
where they
was
get
like
the
right
actual-
there, and yeah,
Like that.
and that's where you had to bring up like cases of beer and stuff. That wasn't fun.
What? When did you work at a bar?
In college.
You weren't a bartender though.
No, I was like a
You were the
doorman.
go-to.
Yeah, is that too much ice?
That's a lot. That's like a slush.
There's a little bit in there. I mean, you probably can't, add any drink. That's probably better because it's only a 3-ounce drink. Oh, no! It's a 3-ounce drink.
All right.
Why not? I mean, now it'll float. Campari on top now. Plus, it's cold enough that the Campari is gonna disappear, and you won't taste it. I have a better one of those. Don't use that. That's a piece of shit. Use the black one.
All right.
Why use a $3 strainer when you can use a, I don't know, $8 strainer? You know.
That's right.
So we went from a. This is why it's Con Man Cocktails. We went from what was a stirred only drink that was going to be
Yep.
super classic in a Nick and Nor glass, and we moved from that to basically a tiki drink.
Yeah. Right?
You messing it up?
Yeah, probably. I don't know how to do this. This is why we have Ian here.
You don't know how to float things?
No, not
fine.
really. It's enough, right?
Yeah,
It's not floating.
it's not floating that much. It is sinking, but it should sink because it's Campari, and Campari's
Yeah.
gonna sink. But whatever.
I don't know.
It gets the essence of the job done. I mean, it's pink. It looks like there's grapefruits floating in there.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do this.
You're like, oh, what's in there? Oh, happiness.
Happiness. Let's talk about how happy you are when you're floating Campari. in a
That's
cocktail.
right.
And the tart,
That's hard.
the mint that you put on top. Totally, this is a tiki drink.
Oh, yeah.
At the end,
Hmm.
you get this.
Yeah.
This is Mezcales de Leyenda Durango. So this is my favorite mezcal from these folks, Mezcal de Leyenda, because it's the smokiest.
It's a little tart in the back.
Is that what they're going?
It's not as tart. It's not like lemon tart, though.
Oh, it's really tart.
It's just, it gives you a little bit, though.
Dude, when you add passion fruit, this is why a hurricane is a big ass drink, because passion fruit, even though it's a syrup, it's going to be tart and acidic.
I don't think, no, I think it actually maybe could probably use a little bit more Campari.
Float it on top then. I don't taste any Campari.
I don't taste any here. You floated on top.
It's on the bottom.
Yeah.
Because it's not
It's
floating.
like sitting on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's going to sit on the bottom, and we just got to... We just
Yeah,
get...
think-
Whoever gets the last sip wins.
There you go.
Well, mine looked like that, too, when I first
No,
poured it on there.
It went down to the.
We're not asking for
That's a
comments.
lot of-
We're not asking for comments at this point.
Sorry.
Watch that. Yeah. That is fucking... That's Campari. Oof. Sweet, though. I was surprised how... It doesn't taste too bad when you lick it off of a spoon.
I think it's a good drink.
Is it interesting like the other?
It is, because you have the passion fruit with the smoky mezcal. The mezcal isn't, like, super strong. It definitely is more tiki.
This is yes.
Yeah.
This is a tiki drink in the middle of winter, but it's still interesting. Like you said,
I think it's interesting.
It's like a fucking roller coaster because it starts sweet. You're getting it almost tastes like a margarita, and then like as you crest that thing, you get that acidic like tart.
Yeah.
And then
And
as
then
it's
smoke.
finishing, you got a smoke and just
Like
a
you're left
little
with
bit.
smoke, though, like at the end.
I feel like there's a little bit of Campari hints at the end, but I also
Yes, I
lick
like
the
it,
spoon.
Come on, Jen. Jump on the Campari
Here,
train.
I'll have the girls try it on while we're doing.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'd drink that.
I can only drink one of those because it is the tartness.
The passion fruit.
A little bit better.
But you don't taste the Campari, right?
No, you don't taste the Campari in it. I think the Campari kind of
Smoky at the end.
takes down the passion fruit a bit.
Comes a lot later.
Yeah, see, it's good.
I can taste the Campari.
Yeah, I can taste the
It is
Campari.
slightly better.
But you know why? Because the passion fruit and the Campari together make it almost taste grapefruity.
Yeah.
I think that's what's tricky.
Grapefruit.
But you like grapefruit.
No, it
Yeah, I don't. It's not that bitter.
No, but it
It
does.
definitely isn't bitter.
Because I'm telling you, the passion fruit and the
Yeah.
Campari together make it taste like grapefruit.
Yeah, it's
This is
definitely.
actually really good.
It's like a
I like this
grapefruit
drink a lot.
flavor.
See, it's good.
It's kind of like it has the grapefruity.
Sure.
Back for pictures.
I'll drink a little
I
bit.
think we're fine on pictures, but he'll drink it.
Wait a minute, I gotta drink a little bit more.
It's really good, actually. I would drink that again. I would order that.
The thing that's kind of I'm still on the edge on. Although when you took it away, I started needing another one.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? The bitter all of a
Yeah.
sudden makes you,
Yeah.
and then you get the smoke, and you're like, I really like mezcal.
Yeah, you can taste bitter at the end.
But like you just have to keep doing it, which is weird because I felt originally like I could do one and done, like good drink, but like it's so big that I'd only drink one. But I'm like, no, I really think I could do this until I get a hole in my stomach.
No, I could do probably 2.
It's like the Dorchester in the flavor profile, like grapefruit,
Yeah.
but much more aggressive on the tartness. Where like I think after a while you're gonna get turned off.
I could do like
No?
2.
Well, you used to drink like bitters as a child.
I don't think it's that tart. Dan and I have a very different idea of what tart is.
I don't think it's too tart. I don't think
I don't think it's too
bitter.
tart, but it's more tart than most drinks that I drink. And this does it every time. Like
Oh, I don't know about that.
the passion fruit is pretty tart, like in general.
Well, because it's sweet at first,
yeah, maybe it's just.
and then
the
it kind of like tricks you,
contrast.
right? To like, you know,
It's
that
like
it's
the
going to be like a
Pieces of
sweet
Eight.
drink, and then
The Pieces of Eight it's a rum-based drink that uses this, and like I like it, but I tend to like one, where with like a standard sour like a daiquiri or margarita, I can just drink those all night.
yeah, a standard sour I can drink all night.
But it is definitely has like an addictive nature to it. And for those that, so like I said, you can get this all this stuff at Awesome Drinks. Honey mix, we have BG Reynolds honey mix. You can buy that if you're lazy like me. But if you're like Derek, what the fuck is honey mix? I don't really know how Blair makes it, but typically, if you take honey and you basically dilute it 3-to-1, so 1 part honey, 3 parts water, and you just stir the shit out of it until it kind of not emulsifies. What's the right word? It suspends in the water, right? So it becomes one with the water. I think it'll eventually separate over time, but it's enough that you can use it in a cocktail. Because if you just use pure honey, which is fine,
It's going to be too sweet.
well,
Yeah.
it's not going to be too sweet because it's going to be stuck in the bottom.
Yeah, but it would be too sweet though.
Yeah, it'll be super sharp.
Yeah,
And most of it's still here, so you're just basically wasting.
because I think the honey in this just kind of like starts to like
Mellow it.
Yeah, it's
just
not-
even everything out, not really do anything. Yeah.
Passion fruit's tart. It's naturally tart.
Yeah.
So you have to have some sort of sugar.
Oh, and some passion fruits, holy shit! Like
Oh,
sometimes you
super
get them and they taste like passion fruit juice, and then other times they taste like passion fruit juice. That's just you just.
If
you
I
put
had
into a
passion
lemon.
fruit,
Because there's a
I would definitely
Yeah,
start.
because
I would make this drink
the different
a
island.
lot more.
Passion fruit is actually very tart, like a lemon.
Yes,
But when you're buying it in the store,
you're
there's a
getting hybrid.
difference. If you have pure passion fruit, it's going to be incredibly tart. But if you buy a passion fruit cocktail,
Oh no, yeah, that
that has all the sugars in it.
no, but if you can get 2 different types of passion fruit.
Mezcal is really good.
fruit.
Yes.
Where you cut them and you take a scoop and you put it in your mouth. It is a weird texture, but it's sweet and tastes like passion fruit. And the other one looks so similar to it. When you scoop it and you put it in your mouth, it's like you just drank lemon juice.
Yeah. It's
And you're like, and that's when we go to like Punta Cana or wherever they have.
The
Like-
Dominican has the sour.
You go to Cancun and they're sweet. When you're in the Dominican, they're super sour, and they put them out for breakfast, half cut for you to take. I'm like, who? Who's like, this is a good thing to have with my eggs or whatever I'm
I
eating.
take them. I like them.
She doesn't. And I'm like, I don't understand.
I like
you
it.
don't like
I do.
bitter. That's so funny.
It's,
No,
You
I
can
don't
handle
like
really
bitter.
sour.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny. That's
It's weird.
interesting. Usually if you can handle really sour, you can handle bitter.
I think it's a good drink.
It is.
I'd have another one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely worth making. Even though it's not a stir drink, it has all the good things going for it. It's got passion fruit, it's got mezcal,
Yes.
which is good that Ian wasn't here because 3 of our drinks are mezcal based.
Oh, that's true.
And this is like, you have to appreciate mezcal. The finish of this is the smoke,
Oh yeah.
and you're gonna get it. You're not gonna get the tequila flavor as much,
No.
but you will get the smoke from that mezcal, and that's where all the goodness happens.
Because it starts. It's definitely passion fruit forward,
Yeah, it's a fruity drink.
Yeah.
with smoke and
and then the smoke comes on.
There's too
Yeah.
many strong flavors to taste the tequila. That's
yeah.
It's good.
Then
I give
alternative
thumbs
mezcal
up.
drink. 3 thumbs up.
Yes.
I know. Tell.
Boom.
Sidebar, we're going to do some videos over there. You can go watch those. Our bartender starter kit down below. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink. Lead in. Today, okay,
What
I
are
made
we
a
gonna do with all
mistake.
this stuff?
Well, this is stir month, and I didn't read the instructions.
Yeah, he didn't.
So this is going to be like a tiki drink in the middle of winter. It's going to be awesome.
But you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like passion fruit? Who doesn't like mezcal?
Only stupid people.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's shake it up.
Except for those people who like, click. No, I'm not.
Click.
Stupid.
No.
Except me. I don't like passion fruit. I don't like mezcal. Therefore, I'm not watching
Nothing
your
in
video.
there is
Yeah.
good to me.
It's good.
Should we just make another one?
You really, I mean, you might now, Jen, the Campari. That's all Campari you're getting in your mouth right now.
Mmm. Getting it in
Yeah,
there.
but it's still not.
Shit.
It's not bad.
Aaron Bila. Forgot.
Now it's bitter.
Well, because it's grapefruit.
Yeah.
It tastes like grapefruit now.
You're true. It
They
does
still
turn
have
into.
about the same amount of bitter.
Yeah, it's good. I actually really like this.
It is a good drink. All right, Dan. You win.
See?
It was a good drink.
I like it's got like depth and all sorts of things going on in it. It's like a party in your mouth.
Depth and partiness.
Well, it's like sweet, and then it's tart, and then
Yeah,
it's
and then
some
it's
bitter,
smoky.
and then
Oh, it's like a
smoky,
sweet tart.
and it's like it's lots
It's
of
like a
things.
sweet tart candy without.
Yeah.
The sweet
it
tart
tastes
candy.
like candy. It's almost like you start drinking.
Nick
it,
and Nora.
This might be too sweet, and then it's not.
Yeah.
It's like a really.
This
good,
is a stir drink.
Yeah, it has a margarita.
This is definitely a stir drink.
like flair to it.
Greetings
a
from
grapefruit.
Russia.
Dang.
Isn't it like really late?
I would think
Like
so.
yesterday? Oh wait, no. Tomorrow?
No, I don't know.
That would be-
I don't know the time.
What happened?
From Russia. What is the time?
Well, if it's it's gotta. Well, Russia's really big, so I guess it depends on what it could be any of the time
10
zones.
seconds, Access will tell you if it's really late or really early.
Brandy cherries I don't have, so we'll have to use those, I guess. Or I swear I had bourbon cherries, but maybe I don't know.
H, what?
These
the
would probably
fuck
be
is
better.
this? What you looking at? Baldy. There's lots of funny guys.
Yeah. If you don't know what this is, then I
Oh,
can't
hey,
help
Chris.
you. So 3 dashes of Angostura, 3/4 ounces. Ooh, sweet vermouth.
Scotch,
me see.
Scotch.
Do we get sweet vermouth in the hizzy? What's this? Oh, I have Dolan in here, but that's not sweet. But this is.
453.
Okay.
Vermouth.
53 in the morning.
And
It
Scotch.
is 4:54 a.m. in
Yeah.
Moscow.
Damn.
Yep.
You're drinking early.
Or late.
Or just
you
watching.
Yeah, or late. Yeah, or you're just getting back.
Yeah, you either had a really good night or you're having a really bad day.
Russia is 8 hours ahead.
Just Russia? Russia's huge.
Well, Moscow.
Oh, Moscow? 8
8
hours
hours
is.
ahead.
That's pretty
Oh, we're
far.
using these chairs.
Yeah, because I would think like parts of it are probably even further ahead of us, right?
Where?
Russia, like parts of it are
Probably.
probably even further ahead of us.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
Parts of it touch.
Like Alaska.
Right.
Where's my scotch?
I sound really stupid right now. Maybe I should just not say anything.
I know
could
exactly.
Say, I could say anything. Highland Park, 15 year. Oh wait, is this should we use a blended for Rob Roy? This is that conversation again, by the way.
Oh, if we should use a blended scotch, then
Well, we'll probably use this because there's not a lot in here. That's Chivas.
is that 2 ounces though?
No,
Yeah.
that's
Oh
a
no,
small.
okay, I was right. My instinct was right.
You could say it.
I would think that
You followed the
parts
science.
of Russia that border Asia would
Yes.
be a little more further.
Yeah.
Would be a,
Yeah.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say that.
Wait a
but I
minute,
was
so I don't
like,
need this.
It's like
I
Alaska.
do think they do.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Not Moscow, but close enough. St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg. Hey, that's it. We had that. Vodka.
Dude, you got like this guy's gonna like make out with your head.
Okay.
Dan, don't feed the trolls.
What's his name? Is this the Russian guy?
No.
Yeah,
Access.
pickled eggs are really good.
So, my blended Scotch seems. How is it?
I should say we go to the Highland Park then. Let's just go. I mean, usually you.
Yeah, I will. We'll get back over there.
Usually what?
I guess yeah. You usually probably go. No, I say we go. Let's go all the way. Like if you're gonna make a drink,
Yeah.
let's just make a drink.
That's what I'm gonna do.
What?
I just
What are you making now?
See,
Rob
that's
Roy?
right.
A what?
Rob Roy. It's like a Roy Rogers, but with
You know what's
alcohol.
funny? It's like
You made this one before.
is that the first person to call me Elon Musk? I've had like I've had other
Oh, yeah, I
strangers
could see that.
like say it to me,
Really?
and I'm like,
I
really?
can see that. Yeah.
I don't
It's
see
the
that.
it's
Like
the
I don't see it at
haircut
all.
and
Like
the,
No.
like I literally had like Tyler's friends say it to me,
Really?
and then I was outside at a bar, and like these two like guys are talking, and I'm like hanging out, and the guy looks over and he's like, dude, you look just like fucking Elon Musk, and I was like, Don't say that. I'm like, really? I'm like,
I don't see that.
I don't either.
Hey, I get Rob Schneider, so you're.
Not like Ian and Will Sasso.
Oh, he does.
Ian looks like Will
He
Sasso.
fucking does look like Will
Yeah,
Sasso.
Tyler says that.
Yeah.
He's like, look at.
Yeah, we were watching a show with Will Sasso in it, and Brianna's like, "Whoa, that looks
Just like Ian, yeah.
Yeah.
We said it like.
You don't look like him.
No.
No, like I don't.
You've got more Asian than he
Yeah.
has.
I
Like,
mean, he's got a
Vodka
little
with
bit of
Schweppes?
this, but like,
I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
I feel like
he's in
Carlos
Rush.
went
It's
small
okay.
on that because he's like a software engineer.
It's normal.
Oh, yeah.
Like I thought they were
All right.
calling him that.
Vodka.
Right,
I mean, it's vodka.
Right,
Go with anything. So I don't have brandied ones, so we go bourbon ones.
Okay,
We'll probably need a stick or whatever.
I got one.
Okay.
We're good.
I don't know if we need a hammer, but
Right.
so now you like hammer.
We don't need any crushed ice. No, the hammer's
There's
over
enough
there.
ice in there for this drink, then I got to get more ice
Yes.
because
Yes, we're good.
stir drinks take lots of ice.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
Sorry, I drank it all.
Hit it.
It's already gone.
It's
Oh,
really good.
it was. So I gotta remember that so we can put it in my recipe.awesomedrinks.com.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to. Oh!
AwesomeDrinks.com. Oh, no.
No.
Shit, count my cocktails.
Yes. Welcome to Coffee Cocktails. That's Ian. No.
No, no.
That's Dan. This is Derek.
Unless-
Ian's out with the cove, so we're gonna just do it without
Yeah. We miss him.
the vid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make for you a Rob Roy, and more importantly, he's gonna make for you a
Have
Rob
I ever
Roy.
had a Rob Roy?
Yes.
No.
Are you sure?
Delete this
Yes,
yes.
we've made it a couple of times.
She
We've
said
made
that
a Rob
earlier,
Roy
that's
with
how I know.
scotch?
A couple of times.
If you make a Rob Roy without scotch,
Have
it's
you
just-
drank it?
Yes, and I don't like it usually. But I don't know. We haven't had it in a long time.
Yes, we like
And
it.
I've definitely turned a page in alcoholism. So
All right, let's try this out. So what are we doing?
Oh
my god. That's awesome.
Hold on, I'm taking all this in. That's something I would say. All right. So it's 2 ounces of scotch.
I brought her over to the dark side.
Good. 3/4 ounces of sweet vermouth, 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, and you can use a brandied cherry. I don't have a brandied cherry, but I have a bourbon cherry. Close enough.
Close enough.
And sort of. So if you made this drink without scotch, you would be creating what is known as a Manhattan,
Yeah, I mean,
right? So
what
you
if
can
I
use.
had a Rob?
we made them.
The Rob Roy?
It's
No.
like I'm not believing you.
She was right on it before we even started.
You do not drink
entered-
scotch.
I know. That's why I'm usually like yakky yak.
No, she
Don't
doesn't
talk back.
So I'm using Highland Park 15 single malt Scotch whiskey. You can use a blended Scotch whiskey, but I seem to be either fresh out or I have too many things in my cabinet, so I can't find it. But I like this better, and this drink should be made the way you want it to be made. And I think if you're gonna make a blended drink, that's like a not a screwdriver. What's the other rusty thing? Oh,
The
nail.
rusty nail?
That's probably made of Scotch, right? I can't.
Yeah, we've had rusty nail before. That I've had.
That's
And I had that on the
He's
show.
sold on that.
That I've had. I don't think I've had a Rob Roy. I think you're all full of fucking bluey.
Oh my god, I'll never forget the name.
It's like a Roy Rogers, but instead of using Coke and grenadine,
Maybe we've had a Roy Rogers.
But I don't know.
a Roy
I thought Roy
Rogers.
Rogers, isn't that like chicken?
It is a Roy Rogers.
Hey, Roy Rogers? No, it's like a McDonald's type place.
You
Isn't
can
it?
fact check me on this, but I think a Roy Rogers is a Shirley Temple with Coke.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a fucking Shirley Temple? And a little cocaine on the side? Fuck! That's a good night.
No, Dan.
Oh, shit, sorry. Wrong show. Wrong show.
What show is that?
That's the one that's not on YouTube.
The non-YouTube. That's a special channel. You have to subscribe to us.
With Jay.
So if you want to help, support this chaos, you can be a YouTube member like NCC71201 or Aaron Bila, who both click the button, and they're our executive producers.
Who
I'll
doesn't
slide
want to
one
click
up.
the button?
Let's slide the other one. You should click the button. Or go to patreon.com/CMC and click the button over there, especially if you're international, because I don't know if everybody has the join button yet from the YouTube world, if they give you that option. Just send me money. Also, you can get these at awesomedrinks.com. This is a Jack Rudy cocktail cherries. They don't make them in this size anymore. This is 16 fluid ounces. Now they sell them in taller ones, 8 fluid ounces or something. I don't understand why they're fluid. It's cherries in
Well,
here.
there's fluid in there.
Yeah, so they're just like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's fluid in there. Okay. Hold on, let me
But they're
stick a few
tasty.
of these bad boys.
I was quite surprised when I ordered a couple cases for the store, and they were like half the size. I'm like, shit, now I got to take reshoots. I got to change all the descriptions. Tell me about this stuff. But they're tasty, and that's all.
They are tasty. All right.
Yep. Boom.
Boom.
Magic.
Boom.
The magic
Boom.
of cinema is happening right there.
Boom. Boom. We talked about garnishes earlier.
Yep. We don't use
And
them.
no, cherry garnishes are definitely
Easy and fun and tasty.
yeah, and those should be put on
Well,
all the time.
restaurants, they're cool. They're kind of cool to get, but at home, like, why put in the effort?
The cherry ones, though.
Well, yeah, the cherries.
The
that's
cherries-
Not that much effort.
Yeah, like I said, it's either the cherries or if it actually adds, like, if it's like the smell of it, like
Yeah.
nutmeg or something,
Yeah.
adds to.
Yeah, when you sprinkle them
drink.
on the
There you
top.
go,
Yeah.
Trevor
Like a-
donated.
Like a painkiller.
Nice.
Painkiller. Woo!
Trevor's
we need
the
painkiller.
man.
Thank you, Trevor, for your
See?
donation. It's Baldy and Bezos. Which one are you?
You're both. I thought. I thought I was Musk.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's both of you.
How? Oh, because Bezos is bald.
Yeah.
I see. I get it now. Now it's all making sense. Although you look more.
And you
like,
have a big penis rocket.
right. Exactly. I didn't know you were looking. What's weird is that like you look more like Musk than I look like Bezos. I think, right? Is that not true?
Yeah, I don't really think you look like
Again, I only get Rob Schneider and like.
Rob Schneider's pretty funny.
Like
But you'd have to have hair to be Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
It must be, well, even years ago. I've been getting this since the start of the show. But yeah, I've never had hair since the start of the show, so I don't know why. But people do like to go, you're bald. Like the,
Oh,
like
I don't
it's-
know. There's no way I've made a right. I'd rather just give me the scotch. Just give me the scotch.
So let's dig into this. Is it
Okay.
so?
Hold on. Let me take another step. I'll try it again.
Well, that's what we do here. We try multiple times.
Mm.
It's
Just as good the second time, huh?
Nope. It's the scotch with the sweet vermouth. Like you said, that fortified.
the whiny.
The fortified winey with the, like, almost like the peatiness of the scotch. It doesn't do it for me. It almost,
No, like
it just gives me that, it gives me like a weird taste.
I had a
of
sip of this before, but the thing is, what it didn't do last time that it did this time is the peat was like right there,
yeah, I mean, the peat is like
and
up in your shit.
this doesn't have a lot of peat. I mean, it's
You know-
it's a scotch, but it doesn't have as much peat as say like Lefroy.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
It's
yeah,
smoky,
no way.
peaty, burny.
Oh, I would drink this straight, like,
yeah, I have drank that.
Yeah,
Most of that
all
has been me
day.
drinking it straight.
yeah.
This is years ago. Like this is my days of World of Warcraft. I would just drink it
So there
while
you go.
playing
Who's on the
raiding.
rocks? Keep up the fun.
What happened?
Who's on the rocks donated? Keep
Really?
up the fun.
Oh, nice.
How come I just saw it? It just popped up like. Oh, we got a 5
I
second
d-
delay here.
Oh,
So
no,
no,
hold on, let me give me another step.
It's not gonna change.
it is. You maybe
Am
just gotta
I-
put the cherry.
I told you, if you just gotta keep drinking some shit to get used to it, and then after a while, you're like,
Yeah.
it's not that bad. Like, it's like bitterness. Like, I used to not like bitter either, and then like I just kept drinking it, and now I'm like,
Yeah, but
I kind
Dan,
of like that.
when most of this happens to people, like I did the same thing with red wine, it didn't happen in one sitting.
Mm.
Wait, so you could try that all day. I feel like you're still gonna resonate on the not so good,
He's training.
but you do got to start someplace.
You gotta start someplace, and
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well do it here.
I mean,
yeah,
if you're
I
gonna
just
be a
don't.
hero.
I don't know. I don't.
I think you just have to. This is gonna make it so much better.
I think.
No.
I'm just not a huge vermouth person.
Oh, good. Neither am
Definitely. And
I don't.
did it actually make it better? No. Let me
It's
try.
not bad, but I wouldn't order it.
I mean, the shit I do for this show.
Yeah. Like I just don't. I like the Scotch part. I don't care for the second half, which comes the vermouth. It's like Scotch vermouth, Scotch. And they keep battling in my mouth. And I don't really like vermouth that much anyway. And sweet vermouth more so than dry vermouth. Dry vermouth hides a little bit better. Sweet vermouth is a little bit like it's
Yes.
like right there.
Yeah.
And so I don't. I mean, even like sweet vermouth. That's what you put in a Manhattan, right?
See,
Like
that's
usually-
but that's why I do it with Amaro.
Yeah.
And that's why, like,
Maybe that's why I don't
but
like
you know,
Manhattans.
but you know what though, with a Manhattan, if you're just doing it with like bourbon,
You just put more
it's
bourbon
sweeter.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
no,
just
it's so
looking
it's
to hide
sweeter,
it.
so it starts to it starts to
you're
hide it.
But if if your core argument is you should use bourbon because it hides the other ingredient you don't want, then don't put it in there.
Well, I mean, I don't. I use Amaro.
Right.
That's why I was like.
I would rather use a Verna or any of the other products.
I mean, we
maybe
use
not
we use a dry vermouth in our dirties,
Right. And
but I use probably like a 1/4 ounce.
yeah, you kind of do the like I'll just put the bottle next to it type of thing.
Yeah, like
Or when it's-
like you get it like close to the top and you go, and it kind of like like drips in.
And there's like 1 part dry vermouth, 2 parts COVID, and like boom,
yeah, and you're good. I
Yeah.
mean,
This drink,
as long as you're not
suffers.
spitting on like a stranger's drink, it's fine.
Yeah, if you're doing that as a bartender, it's questionable.
I just,
But
I
yeah,
don't, I really like the
it's too sweet vermouthy for me.
I like the scotch in it.
I
I
will
fucking don't like. Oh, then it's scotch and they come together and to taste like.
But they don't really come together. I think it's like a left hook, right hook situation. Like they're all there, but you're getting hit one by one.
I don't like it.
So-
I tried it multiple times.
So
I tried everything.
he tried everything with his drink and he couldn't figure out how to make it work. That's the Rob Roy. What are you gonna do? Some drinks are gonna be a hit for us. Some are gonna be a miss. This is a sweet vermouth problem.
I mean, I think if you like scotch and you like sweet vermouth, it's
Okay. What about if you just replace us with the Amaro that we use for the other drink? Then it would be better.
I don't know. 'Cause
It would
Scotch
be-
is a different beast.
Right, because it doesn't taste the
Yeah,
same.
Scotch is different. I mean, like I like Scotch.
But that's a...
I don't know if we've made too many. I mean, we haven't really made too many like Scotch cocktails. Because usually it's like a rinse or something.
Right. Scotch is not as
Yeah.
popular. I mean, there are a lot of Scotch cocktails. I just tend to avoid them.
I mean, I could see why someone would like it. I don't know. I can't. Ugh.
That is a pass.
Yes.
We'll give it to the girls so they can enjoy it next.
Yeah, they can try that.
So we'll do
I told you I don't like that.
we'll do a little bit of a sidebar over here. Oh, by the way, you could go to ostrace.com, get all of our shaker kits now come with the 18-ounce tin, which
Because tin's better than glass.
Yeah. So I'm just moving the
10 out of
glass
10.
out and putting the tins in, and pretty much everything stays the same. So check those out, and there's a link right below for the Awesome Drinks Bartender Starter Kit, which also comes with tin. That's it. We're teaching you how to drink.
That sounds good. Lead it.
Do you think that this and this are going to taste good together?
I would think no,
I don't know.
but maybe. But I think you'd have to watch the video to see the reaction.
And it's an old-timey cocktail.
Old timey.
Old-timey.
Can't go wrong with that. That's where you need that little music.
Yeah, that's where like Ian comes in and he's like,
No, that does not sound good. I told you, we've had it before, and I'm always
We
like,
have,
that's disgusting.
Shimmer.
have you really had? I don't think so.
Yes,
Yes,
I have,
do.
because it's a Scotch drink and it's gross.
Oh,
It tastes
shit.
like Band-Aids.
Tastes like Band-Aids.
No, it doesn't taste like Band-Aid.
That's just disgusting.
Why is there a cherry just sitting on the table?
I fell.
Oh no, don't even give it to me. I don't even want to.
No, try it.
No.
Give it a little bit of try. You gotta try
A
everything.
little bit
It's
of
disgusting.
It does kind of taste like Band-Aids.
Yes.
You're right.
I can go piss.
Oh yes, you can smell it.
Yeah.
She's tagging with she's trying to make it
You
work.
know what? I was out.
Horrible. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's horrible.
I was out at like a work thing. We were having dinner,
Yeah.
and someone ordered a glass of the 10-year Ardbeg. And
Oh,
I was like, my wife fucking, and like every time I open that up, she tells me it smells like Band-Aids. And they're all like laughing. And
Oh,
he's
you
like
ruined it
drinking
for
and it's
somebody?
sitting there, and I can smell it. And I'm like, fuck, it smells like Band-Aids.
It smells like
There you
Band-Aids.
I still
go.
drink it though.
wait,
Smells like Band-Aids.
that's gross.
Tastes like Band-Aids.
That's gross. That is a horrible drink, and that is why it's old timey and
Yeah.
no one orders that anymore.
Because all the people who like that drink are dead.
You'll have to make that Roses Nirvana.
Roses? Nirvana?
Yeah.
Does it
right
have
there, Trevor.
roses?
Yeah, it has bourbon,
Sweet vermouth.
and Chambord. And Ango.
I like how blackberry liqueur has like a parentheses with here's the 5 different things that could mean. Yes, Europe is very hard to. It's hard to coordinate live streams in Europe because I do them at night, and by then it's already pretty much midnight in Europe.
Yeah, they're used for
Dan's not here.
no, on the chat. They're used for Gibson's.
What?
Cocktail onions?
Oh, cocktail
For
onions.
garnish.
Yeah, we've done that. Not in the last year or so, but we have made a Gibson.
That's the only one that I really know of that uses cocktail. I'm sure other ones do, but
I don't think so.
no. Oh, we don't know every drink that uses.
I know every drink. None of them use cocktail onions. Besides the Gibson. I am the Wikipedia of cocktail.
I only know that because Doug likes Gibson's.
You only know that because we went to that restaurant. They
Yeah,
didn't
it's
do it right.
the case with like Subway.
You don't have
True.
to make it dirty. This is Irish. Should we buy any Irish whiskey? Probably not, right? Oh, I have an Irish whiskey.
We have Michael Collins, don't we?
Oh. No, but we have a good one.
Oh, alright.
Powers.
What are we drinking now? Irish whiskey. Jesus.
And Mezcal.
Oh, Irish whiskey and fucking mezcal?
Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
And Benedictine bitches.
And Benedictine? Peychaud's.
Yeah, we don't need. Do we need any of these?
Apple
No,
slice.
We're not doing an apple slice. Fuck that shit. Apple slice. Cut a whole apple so we can make one drink. Where are?
2 a.m. in England. No, you're just getting home then.
4 a.m. in.
Dan B, random question. That's
Whatever.
fucking me. What the fuck? Should cocktail onions ever be
We
used
already
as
answered
garnish for
that,
cocktails?
Dan, you
Oh.
weren't here.
Well, I'm the one that fucking wrote it.
That's why you weren't here. You went upstairs to write it.
Did I write that?
Are you so your option was to read your own comment out loud that you,
You
thought
wanted
you
to
wrote?
make-
Yeah, like I put it in and I ran down here, so I never heard what you guys said.
Well, you wrote it, so you should know.
It would be the Gibson. They use cocktail onions as a garnish.
Oh, ice.
Nice.
Hold on, I'll bring the ice to you. It's easier that way. Am I right?
I read an article about like dirty martinis and like the Gibson. So and they were saying to use the gherkin pickles,
Oh yeah,
to use the juice from the gherkin pickles
in a martini.
in a
or-
martini.
Really?
Yeah, so instead of the olive juice,
Olive,
use
yeah,
that.
the brine.
They made it in the little sun. I'm posting it on Facebook.
Oh, that's cool.
They have a big group picture of all of them with Tyler in it.
Oh, with the wrestling?
Yeah. For being the Division II North Sectional champions.
Who was one?
I don't know who's Division I. I don't know who they consider.
Oh,
as a-
like Lowell is.
Yeah.
I think Lowell.
They started off the season.
think Chelmsford's
started
too.
off the season in Division III.
Really?
That's what Tyler said.
Wow.
We started off in Division III, but because we were posting bot,
They
decided
won their,
to
like-
switch.
Wow.
Yeah, they won their like division,
Yeah.
and then they did the sectionals. So as a team, they did really good.
That's awesome.
So first question.
We've been pretty good,
That's the second.
except for
question.
Ian.
Yeah. Ian's been better.
Irish whiskey mezcal Benedictine. Oh yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was reading that. This thing and this like forgetting how the internet works. Screencast. I think the question was, what's the most versatile liqueur besides orange curacao or curacao in general, or triple sec? So most versatile in my opinion is Luxardo Maraschino, but that's up to
Really? You think so?
we use it in everything. I guess.
Yeah, because we like it though.
Okay. All right.
I
so
mean,
maybe
you
I'm
really
tainting
gotta-
it with my favorite.
Yeah, I mean,
always.
because we.
No, you're right. So what's first? The size and orange liqueur. What else?
I know. Trey, it's been forever since you've been in here. Ian's not feeling well, so he's not here today. He's been bad.
Most versatile.
Just been sick.
Most versatile. Most versatile. From a liqueur standpoint. Shit.
Aviation. Reverse aviation.
A liqueur that's versatile.
Oh, look.
Amaretto.
Liquor 43. Amaretto. That's a good
Ooh.
one. I don't know. But again, versatile.
Not really versatile, no. But, well, it's used in a lot of things. But
That- I mean, that's kind of was my argument with the other one. But it's got. There isn't really.
besides orange liqueur.
I mean, it depends on your perspective. Some people like chartreuse and a lot of things. Coffee liqueur, maybe? But you gotta like coffee. Like, there's.
Yeah.
You works in a lot of different specific drinks. So I think it's really orange liqueur. You know, no. Saint Germain's good, but it's not.
Yeah, but that's
used in a lot of
definitely.
things. Galliano has one drink.
Yeah.
Oh, you moved,
Go.
Trey? Atlanta, nice.
You weren't in Atlanta before?
No.
No.
he was in
Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Still drinking Hennessy, though.
That's right.
They sell. Wait a minute. They sell
Hennessy?
Hennessy in Atlanta. That's interesting.
All right.
This is from John's Mice, YouTube member. I don't want blah blah blah. I got
See,
all that
we're definitely going to be jaded with that question, but we're going to say Dorchester.
stuff. Dorchester. It's recipe.awesomedrinks.com. Type in Dorchester. That's the best cocktail, I think. Aviation's good.
Yeah, aviation's good.
Depending on your perspective. A dirty
No,
Russian.
Chicago South Side.
South
That's
sides.
good.
South side, Chicago South side.
Yeah.
Both of them. Yes, it was very tricky because I didn't realize. I've broken down different liqueurs, but they're not all versatile. Apple
No,
liqueur.
besides orange.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, probably.
We got everything?
It's
Yep.
mezcal and Irish whiskey. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
She hasn't really loved any of these drinks.
The first two were good.
I
Or
told you.
three.
You like the mezcal one? Yeah, you like that.
You're gonna love this drink. Dan said it last time. It's gonna be true this time.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I love Irish whiskey. Did
Alright.
we like this stuff? Okay.
Yes.
Ian likes Irish whiskey.
Yeah, that's good.
I like Irish whiskey.
I like the one that he makes with the cucumber there.
Oh, Irish Maid?
Yeah.
Oh, that drink?
That's a really
That's
good
good.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everyone likes that.
You want to make a drink for people that don't like whiskey? You make them an Irish Maid, and everyone's like, "Oh, I don't like whiskey." And you make it, and they're like, "Oh, this is fucking awesome." And you're like, "Yes."
It's not as intense as other whiskeys.
No.
Welcome to Combat Cocktails. Dan and Derek are gonna make for you a drink called Good Cork. This I found on liquor.com.
Good Cork.
No, I didn't. John Spike submitted it to recipe at awesomedrinks.com.
No, I didn't.
And he got it from liquor.com, created by Phil Ward, a bartender at a lot of places in New York City. I think he even had his own bar. I think it got closed. Whatever. The recipe is going to be 1 ounce of Irish whiskey, 1 ounce of mezcal, half ounce of Benedictine, 2 ounces of Peychaud bitters, and if you want garnish with an apple slice, that's a lot of work. Cut an apple just for a garnish. I can't find my regular Peychaud, so this is just barrel aged bitters. It's like double the cost, but it's still Peychaud.
It's gonna be good.
Yes,
Alright.
it's going to be. It's
1
gonna make
ounce
this
and 1
drink
ounce, huh?
fantastic.
This is gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
What are we putting in this for a glass?
We're gonna put a glass in it. It's
What-
gonna
what
be
are-
a
is it
rocks
gonna be-
glass.
A rocks glass?
What do we?
What kind of glass are we putting this in?
Yeah, there you go.
2 dashes.
Yes.
That's pink.
No, it's
Boom.
something that's reflecting off of it.
Oh,
I think the
it's
label in the back, it does look
okay.
pink.
Okay.
This?
Yeah, from this angle it
Oh,
looks
that's-
pink.
Oh yeah, the back has a red
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
thing.
Okay. I was like, is that?
This is Los Vecinos del Campo. We haven't reviewed this yet. It's an artisanal mezcal. It's Tobala. I know it's it's $100
Get
a
it
bottle.
out.
100 bucks.
Get it out.
$100. I know because I bought it.
You're using it in a mixture.
Oh, that's
The whole-
good. Why would you do something so good?
See how it's half gone? It's been at your house a few times.
Well, yes, that's your. Yeah, you gotta use caution.
I'm gonna use caution. I don't think that's in my personality.
No. Why? I mean, why do that?
No. If
I mean, when we drink, it's got to be good.
right. I only like to serve you the most exquisite of cocktails. And no
Yes.
one else would make anybody. They've got to be at least $30 a glass, and just for you, they're free. Everybody else, I charge $60.
See?
Truth.
Boom. Truth. Truth
So-
be known. Maybe we do like the same stirring. See, I've learned from you.
But you've also stirred like 3 drinks so far tonight, so you're like in the.
I know. I watch your videos. I watch your videos to learn how to stir.
See? That's how you do it. You strain it into a rocks glass over fresh ice.
I was on YouTube and I was like, I need to learn how to stir. And I pull up some videos and I'm like, fuck, I know that guy. I was like, that's Jeff Bezos. I'm like, he fucking owns everything. And I was like, oh no, shit, that's just Derek.
I had to squint. It was because it was in low resolution.
And I'm like, I'll watch him anyways.
It's not the guy I thought it was, but it'll do.
It'll do. It'll do, donkey. It'll do.
So that's that looks. You know what? There's a theme. Everything you stir comes out to look like a brown color.
Every single drink tonight
Yeah.
looks like ginger ale.
What are you gonna do?
Apple juice.
Yeah, it does.
I guess if it's clear, it would taste pretty bad.
That's true.
It would just taste like water or vodka. Both of those, we don't need that here.
All right, you go first.
Could just be straight up. So, you're just gonna wait for the face.
Yeah, but you never give faces. I'm the only one that's like, fuck.
Unless it's
You guys were-
super shocking.
Yeah,
Like,
you've never given a face.
No.
Like,
I try not to.
yeah.
This is good stuff. So Tobala is a more rare agave. I have a video on types of mezcal. This is a mountainous one, low yield, so it tends to cost more because you need more of it and to make, jars of it. So you're going to get a smaller amount, more money, but it's smoky, it's tasty, not as mineral. I get a little bit of the honey. For some reason, my first impression, and I don't know why, I don't know if it's still there, but it was jalapeno, like a pepper, like a. I don't.
Well, it's a
know.
little spicy. Like,
But there's nothing.
it's not
in here.
spicy. Like, it feels
Yeah, but
spicy on your tongue.
But there's nothing in here that would suggest any type of like bell pepper or jalapeno flavor. But it was maybe it's just the impression of the mezcal or something. There's a little honey again because you've got the.
Definitely honey. It almost tastes like a smoky whiskey.
Yeah, but not burny, charcoaly. Not like a peaty.
No, not a peaty whiskey. It's like a smoky
Yeah,
whiskey.
like a traditional smoke flavored whiskey. You know what?
That all of a sudden it's sweet on the back end. Like, it's sweet on like the tip of your tongue.
If you just put this out there, but if you took these 2 ingredients, this is all in my head. But if you took these 2 ingredients and you replaced it with like what's the popular liqueur that's a whiskey liqueur that everybody drinks? Southern Comfort.
Oh.
Ew.
I know.
Sorry.
It's why it's in my head. It's not exactly, doesn't make it sound really high quality, but like the honey pairing with the whiskey, like the sweeter whiskey. Although this is so, this drink is not cheap the way I've built it. You could change this.
Oh yeah, no.
So Powers, I think it's $60, 12-year Irish whiskey, $100. This is usually not that much, but it's comparatively, it's probably in the 20s. And I use like the most expensive bitter that you can get. You don't have to go all crazy. Like Monte Espadine, which is your standard $60 bottle of mezcal, a blended scotch. You probably be fine. But I don't know if it would taste as good as this because this is made with quality ingredients that care.
It's not a bad drink,
Well,
but it doesn't.
see what they say.
It's not a bad drink, but it doesn't really like. There's nothing to it.
Yep. So
There's no like. It's not bad, but
it's not bold.
It's
It's not
bold.
aggressive.
But it's not. It doesn't even have any layers.
Yeah.
It's flat.
It's
It's an easy sipper.
Yeah, it's not like a.
That doesn't. It's almost watery without being watery. It's thin, but you get the mezcal, a little bit of Irish whiskey.
You kind of lose the whiskey in the.
It needs something.
Yeah, and all the components here seem right. Like when you say it needs something, I would say it has to be like a sour,
Yes.
maybe.
I was just gonna say citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like
then
a
it's not.
citrus.
But then it's not like a stir drink.
Right.
Then it's like
No, they're in there, unless Dan forgot. No, I watched him do it.
It might be. It might. This drink might be like the right. If you have the right mezcal, and the right Irish whiskey.
What is the right one though? Like,
Well, I don't know. Whoever made this.
I think you need a stronger Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
Because
that's kind of contrary to Irish whiskey though.
I know, but the Drambuie pretty much overpowers that with the
It's not
mezcal at
Drambuie.
the end.
That could be
not
it.
Drambuie.
Drambuie.
The
That's
Benedictine.
Benedictine. You could replace these with
Someone said
Drambuie.
Drambuie online, so
Oh.
it got stuck in my head.
No, that's that would right there,
Yeah.
Claire.
It's not a bad drink. It's just flat. It's
Yeah.
kind of boring.
It's okay. So this drink is fine. I could drink
It's
it. I could
okay.
drink two, but for the amount of money it would cost you to.
Yeah, no.
Trevor's right. Like it
No,
needs
it's not
like a
worth it.
bite or something. Like
Yeah,
it needs
like
something.
citrus or something.
Yeah. Maybe every time you take a
I
sip,
don't know,
somebody
like-
punches you in the
Or
gut.
something a
Like
little
sour in that. I don't know. I think it would
Yeah,
make
I
it go
don't-
south.
no,
Like I
sour.
think it would just be like weird.
I don't know.
You need a little bit or something. I don't know. This backbone,
Passion fruit.
little passion fruit in there.
Little passion
Some
fruit.
Campari. Put some Campari in there.
Campari.
I
Give
just
some
like it. Just I don't know. Like
This is a liquor.com special, man. Like Phil Ward is a bartender. Oh, our executive producer is Kyle Wood. Also
that's what
a
I'm saying.
bartender.
Maybe I mean they could have made it. I mean bartenders as well. They'll pick a certain mezcal
Right,
and a
right.
certain Irish whiskey that together, like that maybe you
Yeah,
know
but
depending on it gives it a little bit more pizzazz. Like there's definitely drinks that you have, and if you have them with certain
I
Right.
think it's
Liquors-
flat because the whiskey just doesn't come through in that.
No, if
Yeah.
you added a high proof bourbon, you'd know. Like you get, but we made that drink already. Like,
Trevor
Yeah, we
said-
just- yeah. Like
Like
a-
yeah, it's probably fine, and maybe you just need a different something.
it's not like a bad drink. It's just
I figure I spent
Yeah, Trevor said
100,
Dingo might help it.
60.
That might work.
yeah.
Something. It needs some depth. Somewhere.
But then it like turns into the same drink over and over
Oh, yeah.
again. Like I just
right.
I feel like
They're
I
just
don't know.
doing
It's
the same
just
thing.
it's just the same thing.
You can only do so much when you're pairing a whiskey with one main other ingredient. This case, they spun in mezcal just to be cool, but otherwise, we've done this.
I think that's why when they spin spirit forward drinks, it usually goes bitter, right?
Yeah.
Because bitter gives you that layer of
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Intricate,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It like changes it up. I mean, and you might not like bitter, but I think with
Yeah,
You
especially
know.
if you're a new drinker. But this almost feels like it's made for an average drinker that wants to try like an Irish whiskey drink, because it's like when you go to a Mexican food restaurant in the U.S. or at least someplace that's not near Mexico.
it might be growing on me a little bit.
But like if
I
you
don't think it's bad.
if you go to a
It's not bad.
cultural
It's okay.
a cultural restaurant that follows the culture, things tend to have a lot of spice and zing and
Yeah.
everything. But as you Americanize it, it becomes just bland and basic and average.
It's like it's
It
flat.
feels like it's like made for the average
It's
drinker.
flat.
And
yeah.
I'm not the average drinker. I'm too fucking awesome for that.
Not a lot of depth.
Yeah. See, so Trevor, who is online right now with us,
Hi, Trevor.
is basically like you said, the same thing. Like it's flat. Like you know, it's just
Tiki bitters.
this is mild.
Yeah. 2 dashes of tiki bitters.
But then I think when you add, you're just
Right,
changing
you-
the drink. You're just
You're like, let's just fix it. So
yeah, which
basically
we
you're
do
saying
all
it's
the time.
broken.
Yeah, it's broken. it's not bad. I don't know.
It's not broken, but it could use some fixing
It's I mean I
by
think
making a different cocktail.
if you have a mezcal and you have an Irish whiskey and you have Benedictine, then you could try it.
Yeah.
Like if you already have everything, which you might, right? I mean these are pretty normal things to own. So if you have it, you could try it.
But don't go buy it to.
You
I
should
wouldn't
own
buy it
mezcal
to
anyway.
make it, right? Like,
No,
like
no,
if you
no.
don't like mezcal or if you've never drank mezcal or never
You
drank
watch all
Irish,
of
I
our
wouldn't.
mezcal month drinks in our playlist, and then when you get adapted to that, you watch some Irish whiskey. Now you have the ingredients.
Yeah, now you make a Singapore sling and you're like, oh, I already have the
Boom.
Benedictine for that. I'm gonna just put all these together and try it.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah,
It's cheaper that way.
yeah. I mean,
Not
and
the way we
that's
do it.
when like this drink is worth trying if you already have all the ingredients. I
Otherwise,
think.
it's a pass.
Well, yeah, I think it's pretty expensive. Like you need to. I mean, you better like either mezcal.
just
You
a
better like
$40
all
cocktail.
of it. Yeah, that's all.
But even normal mezcal's gonna run you at least $60.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to spend 100, but you're
If
still-
anything, I mean, you're talking 40, 40, 20. I mean, it's
yeah.
Right.
at the
you
cheapest.
could do 25. I bet you if you get a blended like a I don't know what a blended.
I mean,
Shivas, like this maybe. Well, if I didn't,
I mean, for Irish whiskey though, I mean, you could get Jameson. You could get. I mean,
Jameson's cheaper.
yeah.
True. James,
Irish whiskeys are good. You can get like the Tullamore or
go get yourself an Irish whiskey.
just do it. Just you know what? If you have these, put them together and tell us
Swish.
what the fuck you think.
Just put them in your mouth and swish it
Yeah.
around.
Put an ice cube in there too and shake your head.
I mean, I'm gonna fucking finish it, so I don't give a shit.
So again, shout out to Kyle Wood, who's our executive producer and has actually gone drinking with us in New Orleans. He didn't go into the
Oh, that was Kyle
Trans.
Yeah. He didn't go into the
with the big champagne bottle drink cocktail that we drank.
yes.
He was fun.
He had that big drink with
Him and Shalita
Yeah.
had that big champagne drink.
Well, we carried it outside too.
But he wouldn't go into the drag bar with us.
He didn't. No, he went in after he got there, didn't he?
No, because
No,
he
he
went to
went-
put his stuff away, and then when he came back, he found out where we were. He's like, "I'll just wait for you out here."
Oh,
I'm sure he would have went in with us.
yeah.
But it is a little awkward to just go like a single dude just walking into a drag bar. I don't know. I feel a little awkward about it. Not really. I don't really care about
Yeah,
people's
who
opinions,
cares?
but some people do. Thank you, Kyle, for being a YouTube member. Click the join button to be like Kyle. Or go to patreon.com/CMC to be like Kyle, because he also used to be in there too. Down below is our bartender starter kit. Over there, some more vids. That's it. Teaching you how to drink.
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Lead in.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are we really
Yep.
gonna put mezcal
$100.
and Irish whiskey together?
$60.
Oh, if you have these, you're gonna want to watch this video.
If you don't, you still want to.
Yeah. Fuck off. Yeah, I don't know.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Horrible.
No, it's not a bad drink.
It's better than Rob Roy.
Oh,
Mm.
Rob
Anything's
Roy
better
is
than Rob Roy.
disgusting, and we've had
Yeah, that
it
was
before.
gross.
Last one.
We've had it before.
Last one.
And then you gotta make the one that
Zapotero.
Trevor said.
Okay.
He's
Where's Fozy tonight?
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
missing. Studio. What do we need? Is this the drink? Oh, we're gonna need more shots.
He hasn't agreed yet, but he's adventurous.
Nice. Trevor, you should come down.
Yeah. We can't be all that far from Canada, you know. We're pretty north.
Yeah. You guys should come down.
Pretty far north.
Yeah.
See, Steven I thought I drank a lot. He's got to fucking drink a lot. Because, like, every other day he's got to fucking drink.
Yeah.
He drinks as much
On his Instagram. And every time I'm like, that looks good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to try that. I found a Boston Tiki that I just started following. And that one was pretty interesting. What do we need? Mezcal?
Tikis?
Yeah, it's all tiki.
Really?
Yeah. And it looked like there's some good stuff on there.
What are you making next?
Mezcal, bourbon, orgeat, Angostura, chocolate bitters.
Freshly ground cinnamon?
We have a lot of
Cranberries? Yeah, that's not happening.
When did this happen?
You on cranberry?
That's just for garnish.
It's a garnish.
Oh. You have cinnamon. We have
Yeah.
You have cinnamon, don't you?
Yeah.
We have cinnamon. We don't have a cranberry.
That's alright.
Where the hell are your
What?
lowballs?
They're right.
We'll be invaded by Canadians. If Booze on the Rocks comes, Trevor comes, and Steven comes.
Dash Aztec bitters.
It's not in here.
What?
Lowballs?
There should be like 4.
Oh, there's one.
They're hiding in there, I think.
Steven, he definitely, like, he makes a ton of drinks. I was like, holy shit. We don't party enough?
What happened? Bourbon, orgeat, Angostura, cinnamon.
You
freshly
see?
grated.
Trevor's got to come down.
Did you find the freshly grated cinnamon? Nutmeg.
No, I thought we were going to, like, get a cinnamon stick and grate it.
I have those. Don't threaten me. Use ground cinnamon.
Just use
It's
that.
not freshly.
It's fresh enough.
I'm going to have to, like, put it and look like I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah.
just going to sprinkle
Just
from my
sprinkle it.
fingers.
You need like a stick.
Yeah. I'm just going to have a stick be like,
I got it.
Yeah, just use that. Do that salt mean, but do it with cinnamon instead.
This?
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
Yeah, this might not be bad.
This looks like an interesting drink. The last one, I mean, it's definitely interesting to try.
Yeah, it's just like everyone said, flat.
Like I said,
I mean,
I
it
think,
wasn't bad.
I think when you're like, especially when it's like a, you know, like a pretty big bar, like cocktail bar or like bartender, they definitely use specific,
Yeah,
you know,
they do.
spirits
but
and
they're usually paid to do that too. So.
oh, totally, yeah. They're like, we need to rep mezcal
Right.
and Irish whiskey. They're like, what are you gonna do? And they're like,
Right.
hold on a sec. And you gotta think, I mean, after a while, I mean, a lot of drinks start to taste. I mean, we even go out to bars, and sometimes I'm sitting at a really good cocktail bar, and they make me a drink, and I'm like, fuck, I've had this like multiple times.
Oh,
or
really?
I'm like, I've had a version of this that we make like every week, like the Division Bell.
Yeah.
It's actually something I've had at multiple cocktail bars now.
Really?
Like, it's almost just like
Yeah.
a Division Bell.
Right.
But and then I'm like, oh my god, you guys ever had a Division Bell? And they're like, and I start to talk to them, and they're like, that sounds interesting. And I'm like, yeah, it tastes just like what you just made me.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
You just served it to me. What are you trying to do?
I'm like, that's the problem when you drink too much.
Yeah. Really? Nope. I've had this. Bring me another one.
Yeah, I'm like, bring me something interesting.
Not interesting. Had it. Try again.
You know what's getting a little crazy with drinks though is prices.
Oh yeah.
Like actually going out and having drinks is just, it's so fucking, like now, like drinks they're like $18 to $20.
I know. It's crazy.
And
It's
I'm-
more than the food.
Yeah, because what they'll do is they'll make a drink like we just had that's mezcal and Irish whiskey,
Right.
and they're both like, you know, $100 bottles,
Yeah.
so it's a $25 drink. And
Right.
all right, what are we drinking? Mezcal. We don't need this.
We need or shot.
Yeah.
We need Ango. What bourbon should we use? He always wants to. We can use Eliza, correct?
Or shot. And your freshly ground cinnamon, Dan.
Here's my freshly ground cinnamon. Where's his orgeat?
Do you not have Orgeat there?
It's already out there.
Oh,
Is
it's
it already out there?
It's right in front of
Oh,
you.
it's right there.
Oh.
I don't know where my cinnamon sticks went. They're around. I found cinnamon.
That's
sticks.
okay.
No, cinnamon, what you have is fine. It's all good.
I thought I had like a whole bag. I haven't figured out what to do with. But I can't.
We gotta stick
Chocolate
it in,
butters?
Cider.
Yeah.
Small 'em.
Ango.
Well, it's
This.
cider. That's not Ango.
This.
That's Angle.
You had said Ango. We were moving that over there. I was confused.
Well, I was just too fast for your eyesight. I was just like, I went like this and I went, Ango!
Too fast for my eyes.
Too fast. Wait a minute. Who are we partying at?
Steve's house.
Canada?
See, we should have a Common Man Cocktails house party.
Get together.
Yeah.
No one's going to anyone's house.
C-Con?
Yeah.
Come on, super
It's gonna,
spreader.
it's gonna be definitely a super spreader across.
Yeah.
We'll call it C-Con.
If they come down from Canada, we can do it cross countries.
Nice.
Well, we met. Who did we meet from? Was it?
Bed.
Where was he from? That brought us to gin.
He's from like Norway or something. Like,
Oh,
Was it Norway?
yeah.
no, not Norway.
It wasn't Norway.
That's the one we had to
He was-
smuggle something back.
We smuggled the gin back.
Yeah.
That right there.
I forget.
Swedish.
He gave
Oh, was
us
it
that
from-
other like fruit punchy liquid.
Was it
fruit
Sweden?
punchy
Yeah,
stuff.
whoever was
Yeah.
from Sweden.
That was
Yeah,
really
summer
good.
tea.
Yeah.
And then we met like I was really
See,
drunk
that's
when we
why
met
we
the
just
other
all
people.
have to go to Tales of the Cocktail.
We'll have to
Yeah, we can go to Tales of the Cocktail. We can party at Tales. They don't have it anymore. It's all like virtual still.
Well, right. But
Yeah.
eventually, I'm guessing eventually we'll be done with this.
The problem is New Orleans in the fucking summer.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
but-
sucks my balls.
but-
Like
It's like
But-
death.
Oh, it is. It's horrible.
But the rates are cheap.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if everybody's there and you're just drinking, you freeze inside and you die outside and everything's good.
I don't know. Every time like we'd be at the bar at like 3 a.m. and I'd be like, I'm gonna go outside and get some fresh air, and I'd be like,
You're like, ugh,
oh, I'm like fuck. I'm like,
Not fresh air,
yeah.
It's fresh air until you get past the doorway.
Yeah.
So we're all vaccinated. Ian's vaccinated fully.
It doesn't matter though, because I was
Yeah.
like, "You had one shot." Right? He's like, "No, I had both."
No, he had
shots."
both.
Well,
Oh, he did get both.
now he's
Yeah.
still Superman. Dude, are we like the only 4 of us?
Don't say it. Don't talk about it.
that.
Don't talk about it.
All
Don't
right.
talk about it. Yeah.
Ready?
All right, let's drink.
All right, welcome to Comment.
Wait.
Oh, that
Oh.
camera, if it starts late, doesn't actually.
All right.
All right, welcome to Comment Cocktails. Dan and Derek are gonna make for you
It's a Zapotero?
Zapotero.
It's a good thing that we know what the fuck the name of the drink is.
Well, it's up in the title bar.
Yeah.
It's really small.
Zapotero.
Zapotero.
Boom.
Boom.
What do we need?
We need an ounce and a half of mezcal. They used El Silencio mezcal, but we drank 2 bottles of it. That's the one that Jennifer keeps thinking that we never had before, and she buys it
Oh.
over and over again.
That's almost been good.
And it's gone.
So we're gonna use Vita.
We're gonna use Vita. Half ounce of bourbon, 2 teaspoons of what the fuck? We can't do teaspoons. 2 teaspoons for a shot. A dash of Angostura bitter. A dash of Fee Brothers Aztec chocolate bitters.
This is a stir drink, right? You're positive.
I have no idea. It should...
Okay.
Stir until well chilled.
All right.
Strain
Boom.
into an old-fashioned glass. Over fresh ice. Garnish with cinnamon and a cranberry orange twist. No juice. No juice. That's the rule.
No juice.
No juice.
Is that the whole thing? Like,
That's
if you
the
don't
whole
use
thing.
juice,
Yes.
you stir.
Yes.
If you use juice,
You don't.
you shake.
Unless
I
you're-
learned something new today.
Unless you're James Bond.
Then you,
Then
What's
you
2
just shake it.
teaspoons? 2 bar spoons?
Alexa. I don't have one of those here.
Yeah, because that.
Well, martinis are different, right? Martinis you can have shaken or stirred.
Yes.
Right.
But yeah, but that
But
just
it
changes the
doesn't have juice
mouthfeel.
in it.
Yeah.
2 teaspoons.
It has olive juice in it.
Yeah,
Some of
Too
them.
dirty. Yeah.
2 teaspoons and ounces.
I do dirty.
Just do like a half ounce. Or, oh, you actually have teaspoons. Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're good. We're good.
Um,
It's fine.
Well, we can do that then.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna add all these together. We're gonna stir.
Wait a minute. Ugh! Why do you keep putting the fucking top back on that thing?
I did that.
All right, 1 dash.
1 dash. So I used to sell these. You're gonna have to buy them someplace else now because I got rid of all my fee product.
Or you can buy this at a nominal price.
Yeah. Is that a lot or a little? Nominal.
Don't put a lot of that chocolate crap in there.
Oh.
Oh, that was that for that.
That was that for that.
For that. That's it.
I don't think we have Aztec.
I didn't really get like a...
That's how they do it. That's their dash. It actually works out to 10 ml. I've done all the math.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think so?
No, I know so. I used it.
Are you sure?
I put it on this thing here, right? If you dash on it here, this does ml in like low values, and it will say boom 10. Unless you dash it wrong, but you didn't dash it wrong.
You look at a fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy with your little fucking scale there.
It was $22
All your measurements.
on Amazon. I got it from Bezos.
That's how we cut our cocaine, though. You don't tell them that.
This is true.
That's a different show.
Yeah, that's right.
That's our cocaine.
That's on
show.
X-Tube.
Right. Wait a minute. That's a porn channel. Right? It's got X in it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not going to type it right now, but I bet you.
That night.
Because that's my
No,
work
it's
computer.
common man cocktails and illicit drug use.
Yeah, that's right.
Common man cocktails at night.
That's on Vice TV.
Yeah. That's still a thing?
Yep.
Oh. Well, there you go. That's what we do here. We do
We do.
illicit drugs and cocktails. That's a show right there.
Could you
Illicit
imagine
drugs and
that?
cocktails.
Could you imagine
Yeah, it'd be
carrying certain
very
drugs
short
with
show.
drinks?
You'd have
Damn.
to like, you'd have,
Cocktails and cocaine.
yeah. That you could do all night. You could live stream for like 37
Yeah, no, depending
hours.
on the drug though.
Cocaine.
Like, well, if you do like cocaine, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is that would get boring really fast. It's like once you go through everything with cocaine, Now you got to move to the next thing.
True.
And eventually you end up on something like...
Well, what if you're like
You're dead.
tripping balls?
Sounds like.
Wait a minute, I need
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ice.
Or, yeah, you will die.
Yeah.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like a very... This sounds like a very short live stream.
This sounds like something you do if you've made it to 89 years old.
Yeah. It's probably better to do...
This is my out.
I-
I am 89 and
I'm
I'm just
89.
gonna
I
do it all.
did it.
I'd have to say that every stir drink we've made
Looks like that.
looks exactly the fucking
Because
same.
there's whiskey in
Yeah,
all of them.
it's all brown liquor.
Yeah.
We could do, like, cocktails and porn.
All right, so we're gonna garnish this with a little
Yeah, you can
cinnamon.
do it. Because cocktails and porn would be okay, because you can't, like... You can do that without getting injured.
That's so
No, we have our
Who doesn't
our
like
retirement.
like,
We actually know what we're gonna do, so we can't say yet.
alcohol and porn?
But we have it, and that was a pretty good name.
That was a good name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't want to say that.
Yeah, we can't talk about it yet.
She's telling me, like, I'm not
It's in the
original
works.
enough by doing
How to make
cocktails and porn.
Cocktails and narcotics.
No, the thing is like, if it was narcotics, if you're looking for views, you've got narcotics or porn. Porn is the one that gives you a better chance of living.
No, not good at all.
Boom. Boom.
Have you ever
All right.
had illicit drugs? Only on camera.
Only-
Is that a problem?
So
Is that a
Zapotero,
problem?
Zapotero.
Zapotero,
Yeah. You had a
and you can garnish it with cranberries and an orange twist.
Yeah,
I don't
or
understand
just...
why the cranberries.
I don't know, like,
either.
oh, let's take the one thing that's not in this drink and add it in this
Yeah.
drink just to
Yeah.
make it really fucking hard.
I don't know. Maybe it makes it winter.
This is submitted by John Spikes through liquor.com, created by Jeremy Lake. Our executive producer is Chuck Parker. And let me put this back on. Chuck clicked on the join button, and he became a YouTube member, so he gets special emojis, and he gives me money.
Doesn't smell bad.
No, tastes like a little bit of cinnamon.
Guess like what?
Cinnamon? You put
That's
cinnamon
it.
on top.
I like cinnamon.
Hold on.
I saw the face waiting for disappointment.
I did.
He
He
was...
did not think this was gonna be good. He thought it was gonna be gross. See by his face.
He was waiting for the face to
Waiting
happen.
to be disappointed.
He's
and
waiting
he
for this.
wasn't.
It's really chilled because whoever stirred it, it's pretty fantastic. Hold on.
They did a good job.
Give me a second.
Him, they
Mm.
did a good job.
Mm.
Dan's pronouns are douchebag.
You're thinking about it.
You get the mezcal.
Yes, definitely.
You don't really get too much of the bourbon
Nope,
because there's a little bit there. It's a little sweet from the orgeat.
not sweet enough
No.
from the orgeat though.
No, I mean it's like mezcal with. We definitely probably should have had another thing
Like the
of chocolate
chocolate.
bitters.
Well, then put it in
No,
there.
I thought the chocolate bears was nice.
Do you think it can come? Do you think it comes through?
I do.
I don't.
So just you gotta let it linger. It sits
Hold
at
on.
the
Okay.
end.
All right. Hold on.
Take a sip and then
It's weird.
close your eyes. Put your fingers with your thumb like
That's
this,
some chocolate.
and now get back into the root of the heritage that you are.
Mm.
You must meditate in Taiwanese heritage, right? So meditate in all of them. Now, do you get it? Are you
I actually do look on the back of my tongue.
See?
Now you just made
If
it
you-
sound cliche. It's like, well, now that you mention it, yeah, I do.
Now that I think about it, but I had to like think about it.
No, it's there.
I really had to think about it. I had to think about like the
I
taste.
think it's harder for you to detect because there's cinnamon.
Yes.
I kind of do like the cinnamon in here.
It's
Um,
not a bad drink.
it's not a bad drink. It just feels like it takes a lot of work.
It
You know what it is? It's the fact that I mean, if you're making other drinks with orgeat, like the orgeat has.
I don't know what the bourbon does at all. I mean,
Yes.
I guess the bourbon kind of mellows out the
Yeah,
mezcal.
it cuts
'cause-
the mezcal, so it's not like all up in your face. Smoky
Yeah.
attack of mezcal.
But it's definitely smoke forward.
When you go to water down your mezcal with small batch Eliza Craig, like
And that's not a weak bourbon.
no, like that's
So
not a
right,
weak
so
mezcal.
usually mezcal drinks like it's either you get smoke on the back end or you get smoke right up front. This just smoke right up front.
I get kind of like
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
I mean it's coming the whole time.
yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's more exciting than the last drink, but it's not as exciting as I want it to be with all the different ingredients that are in here. I mean, it's a serviceable fine drink. It's just if you told me to make a mezcal drink, this would not be it. I'd make a division bell before I made this, and that's not that much different.
I would make a Mai Tai before I make this.
Right, because you're already.
Hot mezcal.
You can make a mezcal Mai Tai, and just
Yeah.
leave out the bourbon, add some lime juice, shake it. It's fine. It's just I was expecting, I guess, more depth or something.
I think it's hard. I think like with
Somebody stretched in this.
spirit forward drinks, I think sometimes we're just like you're waiting for something,
Yeah, you're limited. Also.
and it just isn't coming.
Right. You're limited by what you can do. And even with like the Manhattans and the Amaros and stuff like that, they're still kind of they're single dimensional, but in most of those drinks, the focus is the spirit and then whatever additives you put in lift the spirit in a different way. This one you're not getting a lot of bourbon, you're not getting a lot of mezcal, you're getting the smoke. Right? But you're not getting the core spirit shining.
Yeah.
Because what you've basically done is you've created a shake and drink, but you stirred it instead. Like, you've.
It's almost like you don't want to put like a citrus in your drink,
Right.
and you want to drink mezcal like almost on the rocks,
And this is the next thing.
but you can't, right? Because maybe you just don't like it. You don't like it on the rocks, but you really want to drink it. So you're like, okay, let me add a little bit of this.
It's not sweet enough. Let's add some more Jack.
And then let me add some more Jack. Because Orgeat, like you said, you're totally correct. Where it's not like sweet, but it cuts.
Yeah.
Like if you were just like I almost feel sometimes with like on the rocks, I'd rather just drink like either Elijah Craig by itself and just drink it on the rocks.
Yeah.
Or even, I mean, I couldn't drink mezcal on the rocks, but maybe if you want to drink like mezcal on the rocks, but you.
Well, you drink mezcal on the rocks, you finish it. You drink bourbon on the rocks, you finish it. You have a Mai Tai.
I mean, that sounds like a good night to me.
Boom.
Like it's not bad. Like if like again, like I think if you have all the things,
Yeah. But I wouldn't go and buy
I
it.
think trying it
Yeah.
is okay because it's not a bad drink.
Just a lot
just
of stuff.
doesn't-
There's a lot of ingredients.
I think we need like another dash of chocolate.
Then put a dash in there.
All right,
Put a dash in there.
let's just put a dash in there.
Add another 1 ml.
I like chocolatey drinks.
No, it doesn't really make it like chocolatey. Oops.
It makes it spilly.
Yeah.
But now your cinnamon's integrated fully.
Yeah, but you need that.
I can smell the chocolate.
Yeah, it didn't do it for you.
No, he has the same face he had before.
Like I said,
You know what? This has cinnamon in it.
Is that poopy shake?
if like when he makes me think about it, I can taste it. But I can't. Yes, he has to like put it in my mind. It's not because the chocolate isn't what's supposed to come out. I think it's just supposed to balance the drink out. I don't know what I just put my hands in either.
That's your drink you spilled.
You might not want to.
Yeah, I don't like that. Ugh.
I don't think it's bad.
No, I don't like it.
I mean, I would drink that.
Well,
I mean, I
that's a
have
little
drank it.
extreme.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not exciting.
It's just it's just not as exciting as
I want to be excited.
you want it to be. Like even the division bell. The division bell is pretty liquor forward.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's exciting and it's dry.
But you know
like,
why
it's
it's
really
not exciting?
dry.
'Cause
Like
it's bitter and
That's the-
smoky.
that's the whole thing too. Is it's bitter.
It's a weird
what it,
taste.
yeah.
You need to have the
What it is.
bitterness.
It's
you
the
bring some of
orgeat
these
in with it
ingredients in
all.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yucky.
Well, she didn't like it.
I like orgeat.
I do
But-
too. I love orgeat.
Yeah.
Well,
Because like I said, I think if you own everything already, like I wouldn't go out and just like.
Even if you
Put
ordered
this drink-
everything, I may not
I mean, I would try it. Like I think
Yeah, I would try it.
I
but
mean,
don't
I would
know if
try
I
it.
would
you did.
Try it again.
I give it like a try.
Yeah, the mezcal.
I give it a try, not buy.
I would say that over the course of stirred and that one shake and drink we did, we were
Yeah,
around
sure.
like at least a 70% hit rate. We didn't do that bad. Like
No, the
most of
first
them were
the
good.
first like 3 were good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the last
When we got
tail
to the
end.
Rob Roy, they went downhill from there.
Yeah, but I mean that's again, it's a stir drink. So
I think-
you're running out of options.
I think stir drinks are tough I
You have
really
to.
do.
It's super specific to the brands, or it's super specific to the ratios. And I think, really, bartenders like this guy and the guys before, like Phil Ward and stuff, they're just saying, how do I make something that's a stirred cocktail that's, like, that feels old-timey but isn't, that's not a Rob Roy, that has more flavor and dynamics, and it falls flat if you're not at the bar, because they're doing things their way with their ratios and their brands.
Yeah.
And it's probably that these drinks probably taste great when you go there. That's
Like I'm
what
telling you, I
hurt
think
there.
with the right mix, right, with the right bourbon and the right mezcal,
Whatever those happen to be.
it probably gives you. I mean, we've gone to bars and had these drinks, and sometimes they fucking fall flat.
Yeah, we've had drinks that aren't.
But I mean, they might have been made to be flat, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might actually be judging the drink as it's supposed to be, and they're like, "Yeah, that's what we wanted." Oh, sorry.
I mean, how
My
else?
bad.
How else do you get a smoky bourbon?
You don't do it this way.
Yeah.
I fucking hope. I don't know. It's fine.
I think if you own all these
Maybe.
things, you know,
you can get this at OzRace.com,
Yeah.
so that's already easy.
right? You should have Ango. If you don't,
Then
then I don't know what the fuck you're watching this for. So, like, you should buy some. Like,
Right.
like every drink has
the
it.
most basic you can get anywhere. in
Like,
the
if you
fucking
don't like
country.
mezcal, then you shouldn't be watching this video either. So you're obviously watching because you like mezcal. You should have.
Or
I mean,
us.
everybody has fucking bourbon,
Right.
right?
I guess in this case,
Maybe you don't have chocolate bitters.
but I don't think that's gonna.
But
make
maybe
it.
you bought chocolate bitters.
What that's bringing to the drink.
Yeah, but maybe you bought chocolate bitters for a different drink.
Personally-
Orgeat, like you should have, because you
Yeah.
make Mai Tais.
Obviously.
And if you don't make Mai Tais,
But these two things.
I don't know
usually-
what you're doing either.
Like if you do a whiskey sour, if you're making a whiskey
Yeah, if you're making a whiskey
with
sour,
with
yes.
the chocolate bitters, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like that always works. Like chocolate and whiskey works. Chocolate and Vita probably works. I just don't know about the combination of all the things together working the way I want it to.
I mean,
know what that is.
I don't think it does. It's like,
I like this. Make a Mai Tai.
it works because the drink is drinkable.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not. Wee.
We also drink a lot
Right.
of stuff. And we have a certain taste too. So I think if you have it, try it.
Otherwise, don't buy it.
Otherwise, I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy all the stuff to try it.
Be it another.
But a lot of the stuff you should basically have all of this in your liquor cabinet other than this.
Yeah.
And at some point you probably should have some sort of chocolate bitter.
Truth. You can get scratch
Right.
chocolate bitter.
Yeah.
Just saying, I might sell some of that at AwesomeDrinks.com.
Yeah, I mean you should, so pretty much you should have everything this. you
Personally,
should have
I'm
all
going
the
to
parts.
say go make the division balance on recipe.awesomedrinks.com. That's got that red thing in it.
Campari.
Aperol?
April, that's right.
Yeah, Campari.
Oh, that's right, because
Yeah,
Jen
Aperol.
wouldn't like that.
And if you're not used to mezcal, start
Unless
there.
the drink I made, that's.
All right. Down below, you should get yourself a bartender starter kit from AwesomeDrinks.com. And then some videos over on the side. Because why not? Which should I drink?
Every day.
All the time. 24/7.
Are we making
365.
another
Yeah.
stir drink?
Yeah, because that's the whole month except for that one drink I made.
Except for that one drink.
Yeah. What's this got in it? Oh, a bunch of stuff.
But I mean, you like bourbon?
I do.
You like mezcal?
I do.
Oh my God, watch this.
Okay. I will.
You might like it. Oof. It's a lot of stir drinks to drink.
Trevor was talking about.
What are we making? Trevor, what are we making?
I have to plug this in.
Pea.
I thought I shut the thing off.
I'm gonna grab that.
Wait a minute, Trevor. Are we going to your house or are you coming here?
Right now?
Both.
We'll do both?
Yeah, why not?
Does Trevor living
Definitely not going to Canada in the winter. It's cold.
Oh, no.
Like it's cold
Oh, yeah.
here.
Canada winter sounds like a bad idea. You guys got like glaciers there.
I know Fosie's place got a lot of liquor, so we can definitely go up there.
I feel like Canada is really big and you can't just generalize. Well, we'll just hit his place and then we'll just head over to your place across
Yeah, I
the
don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe they live in the same town.
know. They could.
Where's
You know,
Fosie?
there's-
I'm fucking.
There's places
Yell
that
at
have
him for
lots
not
of
being
people,
here.
so they could be all in the same place. This is the drink.
Oh, 10 a.m.
Roses Nirvana. Bourbon. Oh, sweet vermouth. Black. What do we have for blackberry liquor?
I'll find something.
Really? Is that what we're making? Okay, bourbon.
Jennifer wants us to make it, so we're gonna make it.
All right.
And then she's gonna drink it, and then we'll.
Trevor's been kind of on point because he made that other one. Come get your boy, Clint.
You have to. I don't know.
I wasn't here for that one.
Well, that was like a couple. That was like an
Canada's
hour.
cold. If you say it's not cold, you're from Canada.
Right.
Eh?
Um. What do we need?
We need blackberry, so I need like a Chambord. And there you go. Is this a stir drink?
Why are
I don't
you
know.
still recording?
Trevor, is this a stir
I
drink?
stopped it. Did it not stop?
No.
Maybe I didn't do it right because I tried it 3 times. You're not going to see what he said because I scrolled up.
I know. Well, I'm asking him, so when we scroll down, we can see.
Okay. So there's this. I have this. It's raspberry. So 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 3/4 ounce of vermouth, 1/2 ounce of blackberry liqueur, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
This is raspberry, not blackberry.
Whatever. Hold on. He said or Chambord. Those are the same things.
And dark berry liqueur. Then we have Chambord.
I have it in my thing. I'll scroll down. Boop, 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 boop. So that's the Chambord.
Trevor, where are you?
That's a generic Chambord. Chambord is that. That is,
Booze on the Rock says yes, it's a stir drink.
oh, that's the stuff. Ah!
You're good.
Yeah, we have to use that. Because that is the one I have. Blackberries and raspberries are all the same.
Blackberry and raspberries are not the same.
All the same.
One's red, one's black.
You need bourbon. You got it.
Not the
Both
same.
berries.
They are both berries. You got me there.
It says blackberry liqueur, Chambord, framboise,
You definitely got me there.
Walnut, or dark berry.
All right. Hold
So
on.
it's all
Let me clean my
fine.
shit.
It's gonna be the same.
What glass is it going in, Trevor? Shit. Things are falling apart.
It's got 1, 2, like 2.5 ounces of spirit. Throw it in the Nick and Nora for fun.
See ya, Claire. Okay.
What drink is this?
It's a drink that Trevor made.
He made, or he has.
No, I think he made it up.
Did
That's what he
like
said.
He just typed it
Like-
to the screen.
Like, no. Go back up. It says that he,
Oh, he invented
like,
it.
yeah.
Fine, I'll buy that. Because if that's what he said, then that's what he said.
He made the other drink that we made together, and he was right. It's like it's fucking flat.
Did he really say it's fucking flat though?
He did. Well, he said it's flat,
Right. That's
not
what
fucking
I
flat.
mean. Yeah, you added.
I
emphasis.
added fucking flat.
You added emphasis where there didn't need
All
to
right.
be any emphasis.
Give me the recipe. Where's the recipe?
It's 1.5 ounces of bourbon.
Okay, hold on.
What do you mean hold on? You just yelled at me.
One at a time.
I gave you one. Ounce and
Okay.
a half of bourbon.
Ounce and a half of bourbon.
3/4 sweet vermouth. Half ounce of blackberry liqueur. Or do you more raspberry liqueur? It's because it's a berry that's dark. Dark berry liqueur. Dark berry.
Yeah, you need Chambord.
I don't have any Chambord.
It's not fucking.
It's like the same.
3/4? No.
No.
Half ounce?
Half ounce.
Half ounce?
Half ounce. And then 2 dashes of Anga. So on my list has to be Chambord, another bottle of Smith & Cross. What was the other thing that we were supposed to get there?
Oh, the other Amaro?
Oh yeah.
Or did you want that?
Amaro,
Let's
I don't know
go
if you
Fiji.
wanted that.
with
whatever.
the Barbara.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
Good.
Barbarossa. Barba something.
Or something like that.
Barba.
Barbaresca? I don't know. Fucking Barbara.
Barbara.
Ah, fucking Barbara.
Making Nora.
We're just going to the bar. We're gonna get some beers.
It better
And
be
who
good.
cares?
Who cares about it? I'm just gonna get beer. I get 2 beers and an ice water.
I stir way better at your house than I do at my own.
It must be the bar.
It's Robert.
I think it's the bar.
Barrel.
Gotta be the bar.
Yeah, bar.
Rob a barrel?
Yeah, Robert Barrel. Because it's rhubarb, Amaro.
Wouldn't that be rhubarb amaro?
Rhubarb Barrel.
Did they just come up with a funny name that sounded good?
I don't know. It's good though. It's really
She
good.
didn't make it. She just
I
drinks
know.
it.
Why are you looking?
No.
It just tastes good.
Did I not put Ango? I put 2 dashes of Ango in it, right?
I don't know.
I swear to God, I did.
I'm not paying attention.
Probably.
I did.
I don't know. I'm just taking it off for when they say no.
Shit, Trevor, did I miss two dashes of Ango?
You're gonna have to wait at least 10 seconds.
Oh, shit. I thought I put it in there.
Well, if you put it in there, then you did.
Let me see.
It smells like it.
It smells like it.
He did 2 because he said 2 dashes Ango with an exclamation
Yeah.
point. So I might have missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good? Okay. I waited.
I tried to rewind the live stream to see if I can find you making this drink, but when you scrub across the little thing, that's a 3-hour video. Like it moves a far distance.
Oh, see, it's not.
It's dark.
It's darker.
It's not the same color.
It's because of the raspberry.
It's the dark berry liqueur.
It's the dark berries.
Carry on.
Dan doesn't
good?
get it.
Yeah,
Not
like-
for Dan.
Did you give it there? Like, I'm
You
second.
went like this. You
I'm
didn't do
always
that.
second.
Why didn't you
Oh,
put
I
your
thought
hand
you
up?
had it. Sorry. Oh, it's
She
interesting.
wanted to drink it.
What do you
because
think?
it has raspberry liqueur.
You can give it to the other party over there.
Oh, what does it need?
What?
I don't think it needs anything. It's not bad. It's definitely raspberry forward.
Ooh, yeah, you can smell the raspberry in it. How much raspberry did you put in it?
All of it. Half ounce.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah,
It has like a.
it's not bad.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
It reminds me of.
It's actually good.
It reminds me of cough syrup, because of the raspberries.
The raspberry.
Well, raspberry does that because
Yeah.
if it was
Yeah, it
blackberry, it
does.
might be different.
Most drinks do that.
Amazingly, I don't get the Ongo.
I think if you had actual Chambord, it wouldn't taste so cough syrupy.
She's giving me shit about my non-Chambord. I ran out.
Mm.
I
You
think.
get a little raspberry in there,
Yeah.
like right at the end. Yeah.
I don't,
That stuff's just too syrupy. Then that stuff
Sweeter?
is definitely doesn't have quite the same
Yeah.
delicate flavor as Chambord does. It's
Oh,
the
it's
same
probably
thing
half
with
the
the
price.
difference of Saint Germain
And
and we
the
use
other
the
ones,
elder,
yeah,
the Saint
yeah.
Elder.
yeah.
Saint Elder tastes
Yeah.
more like
I don't like Saint Elder.
sweet.
The
and
raspberry
malty.
definitely cuts the.
St. Elder's like half the price of the other stuff.
I
think.
know. But
Um,
same thing. I mean, Chambord
what the fuck is this
very
shit?
expensive.
Yeah. That's a. Oh yeah, sweet vermouth in there, huh?
Vermouth.
The sweet vermouth.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot that was in there.
Yeah, the raspberry hides it.
Yeah.
Best job of the raspberry right there. Make the sweet vermouth disappear.
Good job, Trevor. Not a
Mm.
bad drink.
Not bad. I think if you used better raspberry liqueur, it would taste different.
What's the best raspberry liqueur? Well, it's that
Chambord.
blackberry.
Yeah, Chambord.
Is Chambord?
Or if you use like a black.
Chambord's more black currant
Yeah.
than a raspberry.
I have that, but that tastes like wine. Like Chambord has a special recipe where, like, if you use black
Right.
currant,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. It's not the
just
same
definitely
as black
more-
currant, but
it
it's
doesn't
more.
have as much of that syrup.
It's good, though, 'cause it cuts it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste.
Mm.
Like that's just more cough syrupy.
yeah, because it's like probably $15.
Yeah, that's cheap.
I don't
If
know why I
that,
have
could
these.
be like 8.
Yeah, I think the
It's
reason
a good mix.
the reason I bought this is I had one that was like 10 years old,
Yeah.
and I wanted to do a comparison to see if it made a difference if it was older.
Changes the color.
And besides the color change, and it tasted different too.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I had this was just so I could. I had nothing else that I knew was super old that I didn't drink. Now I have another one.
But
That's good.
Chambord is so expensive.
Super
That's a
old.
problem. I mean, you don't put it in a lot of things.
No.
No. So it's
See,
like,
I think you're right. Like the blackberry would make more depth and flavor.
Yeah.
but Chambord isn't blackberry, is it?
Uh,
Well, what's the blackberry?
It's,
What's the blackberry liqueur that you
Yeah,
use,
more
Trevor?
it is.
It's
More black
raspberry liqueur, shampoo.
Yes, which is why that's raspberry, because it's like competing against it.
So, Trevor, what did you use?
I had a blackberry liqueur once, I think.
Yeah, I think we did.
Probably gave
I
it.
remember, yeah. We might have given it to Mimi.
Because it's like one of those things you use once. What the hell is that? Amaretto.
Or to Brianna. We said stuff back to college with Brianna.
Did you really?
Her friends were drinking it. They're like, I think, when did we give her coconut rum?
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? They have a black raspberry shampoo.
Yeah.
They have a black
Oh,
raspberry
so
one.
maybe that's.
I had blackberry brandy.
We gave her coconut something, and they were drinking it last weekend, and they were all amazed. They're like, "Whoa, this is so good!"
Oh my god, that's fucking
Because
funny.
all like they drink is vodka because.
Oh yeah, vodka.
So that was
Yeah, because
probably
they all
Persian?
don't. Because nobody wants to have any calories.
Right, or just that's all they know. Like they're kids.
Yeah.
You know, like one of them has a fake ID, so they just go and buy. She probably just drinks vodka and Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're at the level where vodka and Kool-Aid is what you know about alcohol,
right.
it doesn't take a whole lot to
No,
really
she said they were all amazed with the
blow
coconut.
out, yeah. Like, this is so depth of character. That's funny.
It's-
All right, I got nothing else.
All right, what drink do you want? What drink would you like?
You're putting me on the spot. Stop.
Would you like another one of the passion fruit ones?
Yeah, that was
With the
good.
mezcal?
I'll take another one of those.
All right.
That was actually really good.
Does
Would you
anybody?
like one of those, Jen?
Actually,
Or what would you
yeah,
like?
that's
I'll shut the stream off. We've only got 11 people.
All right.
Are these,
Yeah.
fine.
Are
Are they in
these
there?
good?
All right, thank you, everyone.
Let's go
I
back.
don't know, because sometimes you have things down here that have been here for like 3 years.
And
then I'll go to open it.
Here for 3 years
And then
they
I
don't
open
go
it and you're
bad.
like, I'm not sure you should eat that.
No, I would never tell you that. I would
Yeah,
just
we
let
would
you
just
laugh.
laugh.
We'll see you guys later.
Have a good night, or day, or morning.
Or wherever you are. That time of day.
Shit. Love